What you laughing at?
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull master. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
Yeah, y'all back with another one, man. VwP podcast, man. Y'all know we have to run this back, man. We got this gonna be another legendary one in my opinion. It's always good when my boys come through. We got VwP in this motherfucker. Go ahead, guys.
It's always a treat when real niggas meet.
That part right there.
You feel me? And you got some of the realest of the realest in the land. You got Mr. VwP himself, aka the villain, because they had me for my opinion. We got Mr. Ugly Money going bad on them hoes with the soundboard.
Hey,
that's trouble.
Mr. Keep his foot on a bitch neck. Mr. Bitch, I ain't letting you breathe without that bullshit.
Come on, man. And we got New York Soul, man. One of the Illuminati's finest.
Official Busy B, the Junkyard film producer. What's up, man? Thanks for having me back.
And this is how it look when New York, Cali, and Atlanta meets. This is a good one.
We got the whole map covered.
Straight out the bank, even sitting. Yeah, that's what they using it.
Yeah, that nigga do. That nigga do.
My sponge in got that something made up, man. You know, we got family down there, so you know, nigga gonna blend right in.
But the idea of the shit is believe it or not, man, that's our original root in our land. All of us, we came from, when the slave ships hit United States, we came from left to right. So everybody, all of us connected to the same shit. That's why real niggas link up worldwide.
Hey, as you should. How y'all been since the last time we seen y'all, man? Y'all had some groundbreaking shit the last time y'all was here, man.
Yeah. 5X to a 3X.
On the bitch one time, you know?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
What's happening? What's going on in New York out there, man?
Well, I'm in Vegas and LA, so I be out this way more, man. I don't remember last time I was living out here in Cali, man. So I just been working, man. I had release my second feature film came out. Man, was released at the Lumiere Theater in Beverly Hills, man, December 13th. Everybody go check it out. The name of it is Fear, man. Independent black film. Man, you can check it on Amazon, Apple, man. So we just moving the needle. Ugly Money and I, man, I've been filming with Cam Capone. We just knocked some of them out. Man, I've been working with Cameron, with Your Welcome Network, doing shows. Been working with Big Homie CC. Man, we've been knocking them out the park, man. We just moving. Now we down here with you boys, man, ready to get it going. Hey, man, I wanted to say something real quick. Man, the last time we was here, man, y'all gave me some interesting perspective on like what y'all was up against, man. I want to go in there real quick. Yeah, like y'all as brothers out here, sometimes we don't understand like why these niggas be on each other like that so hard, man. And man, y'all boys really open up some perspective, man. I'd like for y'all to visit that again, man, just for me. So I'll know like, you could tell people, man, the difference of being black living in versus being in Long Beach and LA and a gang culture and being black and living in anywhere else, man. So break that down for y'all viewers, man. What's the difference?
To me, that's the definition of what Tupac said, against all odds. Because now you at a space where you start something as a youth and then you start to gradually maybe experience pain, or you have certain experiences that helps people grow. The difference is everybody doesn't grow at the same pace.
True.
Now, people might not look at it crazy, but then you start to realize how people like y'all view it. Like, how was y'all niggas black and y'all still go at each other worse than y'all go at anybody else? And to me, it's a mindset that's developed more so out of a survival when you're younger, or just not even having your mind fully developed to understand like a lot of things that you was taught as a kid don't make sense as an adult. But a lot of people still hold on to that. And I think is what you were saying earlier, like when somebody walk by and they're not speaking, that could be a form of disrespect. You could see somebody speaking from 20 feet away and y'all be happy to embrace each other. A nigga throwing something up 20 feet away to me mean like you on that type of time. Yeah, you ain't just bracing. Where the fuck come from? Yeah, I'm saying now I'm tripping. But it's crazier to that too, because if a nigga walking by and don't speak, you looking still at him crazy, like, nigga, where the fuck Cub from? Like, Cub walking through here like he's super tough. Like, and that you automatically on your pivot, I should say your head on a swivel in a sense, because you already guarded. It's like your antennas go up more with a black person than it would with somebody else.
Wow.
But unless you have just a broader awareness, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be the change you want to see, but I don't think that's stopping until the mindset and the direction of gangs go into a different space, in my opinion.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like he said, if you speak, you might crack something off. If you don't speak, you might crack something off. So you learn how to navigate. Like, let's say you walking from the store, you see 4 niggas in front of the liquor store. Well, if you walk in there with your head down looking spooked, niggas on you.
They pressing.
smell
Yeah.
crazy. Press play on this scary ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
facts.
You walk in too extra. Hold on, cut. You in the set, nigga.
Yeah.
Press play on you. So now you got to know that medium. Okay, make eye contact with everybody. Don't look too long. Don't walk too. It's little steps. that
You still got to
take when
move
you
without
know-
fear.
You feel me? How to breeze through
Yeah.
without causing a confrontation. But I will say the West versus South versus New York, the East Coast, we got less knowledge of self out here. We more built off tribalism, where New York, what's the science, God? Y'all still got that.
What's today's mathematics?
Today's mathematics.
Yeah.
You go down south, nigga, they directly from the slave trade, they tapped into they black roots out
And
there.
them niggas tapped into the cross now.
And they got the Southern hospitality thing going on. So they more family oriented.
Yeah.
We more disenfranchised out here. We creating our family in the streets through street organization, through gang banging, and then that turns into self-destruction. So we don't really got what's the science, and we ain't got too much family-oriented shit going on. You might got 2 brothers, same house. They from rival hoods.
Crazy.
It's like shit like that going on. So
Right.
niggas got to wake up. Knowledge of self is where it's at, though. Learn about your motherfucking history.
Nah, and that's very strong points, because like you said, knowledge of self and knowing who you are. And a lot of us don't know who we are. And it just goes about, you don't understand the psychological aspects of how you've been taught to hate yourself to that degree. And mentally, once they got your mind, then it's basically a wrap. And like I'll tell people before, they've been planning these. Y'all think this, what's the Willie Lynch and all that?
Yeah.
And these things was implemented for a reason.
It is
And I always
strategic.
tell people, because they don't want us to know the greatness with this. We all see it, but we act like it's not normal to them, but we act like it's normal. You just be black yourself and you already a light shining. Just off that, you already just
perspective is deep, bro. Y'all don't know how inspired y'all perspective is so deep when I hear this shit, bro. But I see it. Just ain't never really talked to niggas about it. We see it. Like, y'all know we not from here. Y'all look at us. I could tell when I lived here. Nigga look at me like, that nigga ain't from here. We know that y'all niggas know we ain't from here. Just like when we see y'all niggas, we like, them niggas ain't from here.
But it's crazy too, even with that. Like, you could be from here, but somebody from not here, then they'll probably get more of a pass in certain places than anything, where it's like, oh, this nigga don't know no better. So, but then you can easily become prey. So, and then it's like, sometimes it's a case by case. When you in the street so long, you learn how to wiggle out the snakes, the rats, the lions, the tigers. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a certain energy that niggas carry, when you automatically can get that. So I think when you under that dynamic, you already know. That's why some niggas they know who to press and know who not to.
Yeah. You got to run that back, man.
Yeah,
they got to hear that. He was talking that talk, man.
Now, what I was saying was, it's a greater scam at hand, where you have the black man, which I feel and truly believe that is the best specimen of a male human being in the world, right? He can jump high, run faster, fuck longer. You dig it? The nigga funny, and the nigga is insightful, he's artistic. But why does he have less? Why is he the most disenfranchised racial, race in the world? And I truly think it's because the black man was been able to be manipulated by his counterparts. And that's the one thing that the other man can do. He can show a black man that looks something like it's gold, but it don't really glitter, and it ain't really gold, and it ain't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? And so we've been tricked to hate ourselves, and tricked out of our kingdom. We kings, but yet we act like clowns. We act like justicers. We act like peasants. Nah, we kings. And I think when the black man would wake up to the fact that he's a king, and he knows that, and he starts walking and talking like it, things will change. But the systematic oppression, meaning when they took the shackles off our legs and they put it around our heads, they're telling us we slaves.
Right. And we still are. And I think that's the biggest key, is that they made us feel like our worth was only the materials.
And I
people, and that goes back to knowing yourself, because you don't value yourself. Because if you did, we wouldn't allow ourselves to be in certain positions. And black people, sometimes we lead with too much love, and that can sound crazy, but that be the main thing. It's easy to trick somebody that got love for you.
That's a good thing, because, but believe it or not, though, but we're an illuminated people. We feel with light, bro. We the alpha and the omega.
Right.
We the epicenter of everything. Everything you see comes from us. Everything, the whole universe. Right. The first known artifacts of known man on this earth due to carbon dating is people that look just like the four of us niggas right here. This is what the whole world comes from. So what was the biggest trick that the devil ever did?
Acting like he never existed.
So therefore, we don't, I think my problem with our people is we don't know who our devout enemy is. And that's where we stage our revolution at.
Yeah, but we don't know the enemy, but we know the enemy is bigger than us.
We know that.
But even though the enemy is bigger than us, we still won't be stronger until we together.
Yeah.
Until we realize you're not the enemy, I'm not the enemy. Right. Or we start embracing each other in a way as you would love your neighbor, or honor thy brother, stuff like that.
Yeah, I never, no disrespect to anybody. I just don't understand how this man is fighting over this block and this man is fighting over this block, and nobody owns either block. Nobody owns the land, nobody owns the building, nobody owns anything. It's like, what the fuck are we fighting over?
See, but I look at it like this on a smaller scale. You're a fan of a sports team.
Right.
People get so invested in the sports team, they go to the game and fight rival fans.
Yeah,
Nigga, you ain't on the team.
Right.
You ain't on the team.
Right.
You ain't getting a check from the team. You ain't getting a check from the team. You ain't got a jersey from the team. You ain't got a team jersey. You had to go buy one out the store. You're not playing on the field, but you will get into a physical altercation over a team that realistically you have no ownership on.
And the players ain't even fighting each other.
We grew up on the block. We got family on the block. We made memories on the block. So the ownership to us is in here and in here, not really in here. You got to think kids start these gangs as kids. Literally, teenagers.
And you got to
6th grade, 7th grade.
Well, you know what though, man? Just real quick, I'm gonna pass the mic. Man, you know, as humans, we born, man, none of us we're not, there's no such thing as born a pimp, a hoe, a gangbanger. These are all learned behaviors. And look at a system of oppression. Oppression is worse than outright slaughter. Man, the worst thing they could have done is oppressed us. And then the fact that I don't know you're my real brother. Somewhere down the line, me and you definitely, both of us black as hell. we related some type of way, nigga. You know, some type of way. And we don't really know that we truly are brothers to each other. So the disenfranchisement through oppression, man, has really fucked us up. And then we don't know our history. Once you erase a man's history, man, now we just lost. There's a word real quick. It's called xenophilia. The word xenophilia means we've been molested by foreign culture. We like a motherfucker that's just out here orphanized. We just doing whatever the fuck they say. We going for it because we don't know like where we come from.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, past 3 generations of their background.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Past great grandma, great grandpa. You don't know where the hell you from. A lot of people don't.
That's the key of controlling you. You don't know who you are, and I can create who you are. And how they creating who we are. Advertisement. Advertise, hey, come buy this gold, come buy this Benz. You ain't shit without this Benz. They got to the point they telling us, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. That's how much they own your motherfucking identity. Man, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. What?
Well, man,
and then it's even more crazy because when you think about on other scales, you had like we said, other oppositions of when you had the crack era. You know what I'm saying? That was a form to tear the families up.
Absolutely.
And then you had the welfare, getting the fathers out the house. Like, this wasn't just a moment of what they was trying to impact. They don't never think of just, this is for right now. They're thinking for generation after generation after generation. When we condition them to live this way and they learn they can live without this, and then we know we can structure them mentally that way, and then we program on TV when we see how many movies that we seen growing up. It was like, damn, why the black nigga never lived? You know what I'm saying?
First nigga done.
Yeah, black nigga always first one, make you look the weakest, then you got everybody else looking like you just the most powerful. And it's like everything that they try to perceive themselves to be is really the opposite.
Really us.
Yeah, exactly. So when I see those projections, even now, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, damn, finally, I think LL Cool J made it in Deep Blue Sea. But Samuel Jackson got murked right in the beginning. Remember the shark? He got him. I'm like, the nigga gone. I'm like, LL ain't making it. They made him disappear.
Well, let's go here then. Look, I'm gonna take it a step deeper. Shit, I fuck around and get y'all off the internet.
Nah, go ahead.
Man, hey, I went to Jewish schooling on back on the East Coast.
Okay.
And most of my educators were Jewish. And I don't know if a lot of people know, man, They got different sections of Jews. They got ones who study the Talmud. They consider them those are like the evil Jews. They run a lot of the shit. They're more of the ones that you see that's very secular. Then you got the ones that follow the Torah. They have a little bit more different aspects.
You talking about Hasidic Jews?
Acidic
yeah.
ones. Then you got but with that being said, they practice something they call everyone on this planet Goyim.
Goyim, yeah.
Yeah, so we all work to them. We just work. We're disposable. We're like cattle. This is what they practice, and to never speak of it as if it exists.
That was in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
That's what they referred to you as. They believe the creator created you to be their slaves.
Yes.
So when you confused about how they so evil, how can they do this to people? They think they're doing God's work.
Yeah.
They believe God put you here to do whatever they say do.
Whatever they say do.
So they don't see it as evil.
So who controls Hollywood?
Woo.
That's what I'm coming at with this. And also, you say we're evil. Man, history was written by the best group of killers. Once you kill a man, you can write the story about him however you like.
Right.
But this is what goes back to the conversation that we always say. Well, I say a lot, there's really no good or bad. It's only how you perceive it.
Yeah,
True.
And this is why they're able to sleep at night with no problem of doing the things that they're capable of doing. And then it's sometimes it's down there a handicap for you, because if you got an enemy that's willing to take it further than you, how you ever overcome that?
That's like genius. I'm going to say everything that you shouldn't do, God said you shouldn't do it. But meanwhile, I'm gonna do it all.
Right.
So while
I don't live by the rules that I gave y'all, so I know exactly everything I taught y'all. So I'm gonna allow y'all to move a certain way, and then when I see y'all start rebelling against that program, I'm already creating a new one for you.
Man, that's why if you look at how the spin is going nowadays, when people start talking about religion, they say that organized religion and truly was created by the devil. Now that's what they're trying to say, basically, to teach you not to do exactly what the devil trick that would want you. Thou shalt not kill, but they kill up every motherfucker. Kill up everything. Thou shalt not steal. They steal everything.
Right.
So they're saying that modern day religion, the way it's orchestrated, it really is an orchestration of by what? The devil.
People got mad at me when I said, what if the God you worshiping is really the devil?
Come on.
Because I said, what type of loving God who created y'all my children is a hateful God, is a jealous God? Jealousy, that's like a man-made trait.
Right.
That's a female trait.
That's a female trait at that.
Yeah,
How is
true.
God jealous? That shit never made sense to me. Thou shalt not kill. God didn't kill more motherfuckers than the devil in the Bible. So, nigga, what God is we really worshiping?
But I think,
he from originally from NVA. He from the damn Christian Bible Belt.
Right,
Well, he can
sure.
tell you damn near everything in the goddamn Bible, just
sure.
practically, man. People,
But it's something that's it's passed down from generation to generation, right? And then you don't really question it until you get older.
they tell you not to question it too.
Yeah, you get older and you start thinking like, damn. Okay, if my great granddaddy was a slave, and the master is the one that enslaved him, and that's the master's religion, am I worshiping the master's God? And it make you think like, do I really want to go down that rabbit hole right now, or I got some more money to make? And that's what that was the question. That's the question that I had for, because I've been aware of it for like the past 15 years. I'm like, do I really want to go down that rabbit hole right now, or I got to keep running it up right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm kind of in my earning window. But it make you think like, okay, is the God that we have been programmed to worship our actual God, or is it the master's God?
The master praying to God and the slave praying to God. Which one of the prayers does God answer?
See, but I look at it like this too. In my mind, I look at it like it's only one God. Because if God created everything, there is nothing else. Every religion leads to the same, basically to the same gate. And the only difference is, if we know how powerful thoughts is, no matter what you choose to entertain in your mind can become your reality. So there are all these different realities we all living in some point based off of the sum of all our thoughts. So I think that's where it comes into a point. They're just strong in their beliefs and they're creating these realities. True. Regardless of how they look at it or how anybody wants to look at it, it doesn't matter, because it only matters what you think of yourself.
Was Kanye wrong when he said slavery was a choice?
I think he had it. Well, I'll answer this. I'm a Gemini too, so I can.
Gemini gang.
I understand everything Kanye West. Shit.
Gemini gang.
Okay, so first, before y'all go there, what was his context? What did he say he meant?
Basically, he was saying that we allowed ourselves, how I feel in context, we allowed ourselves to be slaves. Like, kind of going back to which one of y'all said about trickery. We were tricked, or who said that? That we, you were saying we We just passively went because of and then you mentioned loving because of, did you say loving?
No,
We're loving creatures, or we're these different kind of beings. Yeah, the enlightenment people of God, yeah, we are trusting because that's all part of love, right? So we trusted enough, but basically, let me go back, man, colonialism and slavery been going on every continent, bro, before we came here. Genghis Khan, the Ottoman Empire, bro, they been knocking fire out of niggas, bro, and enslaving niggas. Right. This ain't nothing new. Matter of fact, man, I can take this shit a step deeper. Man, if we start talking about space travelers, bro, this shit started in the cosmos, man. That's why they have a movie called Star Wars.
Yeah.
Man, gangbanging and slavery started in the cosmos, bro. No bullshit. I take this shit a step deeper.
Shout out to the Anunnaki.
Yeah, but what,
you know where I'm going.
But what I'm getting at was, what did Kanye mean when he said that?
Oh, shit, let me go back to Kanye. Yeah. Oh, we go to Earthling. Let's
go back to the Earth.
Go back to the Earth.
Come back to Earth, nigga. Come back to Earth.
What he meant was, man, that motherfucker, we allowed these people to do what they did to us. That's what I honestly took.
Yeah, I don't think that shit was a choice. I think that it was they had the ups on us. You see what I'm saying? And then they had the inside intel. You know, you got them niggas over there hating on these niggas over here. Like, hey, look, you can't take none of mine, but I'll tell you how to get them boys over there. Right. I don't think slavery was a choice. I think it was one of.
It was a manipulation and deception.
Now, because he said 400 years, shit, to me that sounded like a choice. So I understood what he meant. Now, the choice was either rebel and win or rebel, lose, and die. Where some people saying, man, that's a choice nobody should have to make. The choice of choosing to die is too extreme to make. Maybe so, but it's a choice nonetheless. It's either I'm going to remain a slave or I'm going to fight back and try to be free. I think that's what he was getting at. But, you know, once you say anything about slavery and we allowing it to happen to ourselves, automatically you're going to trigger people. They're not even going to try to think.
Yeah, but the only way you lose is stop living.
Right.
So
it's hard for it's a hard pill.
You gotta stay alive to win.
And yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, some people look at it like, if I'm a slave, I lost. I'd rather die. And me dying,
and we did,
and a lot of people, we
lost 100 million people,
right,
in the transatlantic slave trade, just on that 3-month journey from Africa, with niggas tied up like chickens, from head to foot, shitting and pissing on themselves. If a woman was pregnant and she got sick, they threw her overboard. When we revolted, they said the sharks used to follow the ships because they knew that they could get meals. They say if you can look at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, it is filled with black bodies and bones right now.
Right, yeah. But what I look at it like, in a sense now, is that sometimes we still be moving the way that we was moving back then. And what I mean is, a lot of us get in these business spaces. We see a lot of these celebrities and stuff, and they still get in places where they allow themselves to be taken advantage of by these people. See that. So it's like to me, it's a mindset. I'm not gonna say necessarily it was a choice, because niggas get picked up and get shipped off to prison by another human all the time. And them niggas do got a choice to try to break free, and it's a lot that have, but majority of them, you ain't gonna make it past that line.
I don't know if y'all saw, but several African basically leaders have apologized for Africans' role in slavery, like Africans selling Africans.
Do you know the only 2 countries that did not apologize? The whole UN countries that apologized for slavery? Israel and the United States of America.
They said
was they apologizing, or was they voting against the reparations thing?
No, West Africa apologized. So you got Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, and I think Benin, however you pronounce it.
Because they said it was the single most criminal act against humanity.
They say it is the worst atrocity that's ever happened in the living existence of modern day society, was what happened to us.
And it gotta be, and that's why people people still wonder why niggas still talk about it. Like, for one, y'all ain't compensated nobody, and I feel like it shouldn't just be. It should be everybody that look like us that get compensated if they do.
That's
Fuck all that trying to distinguish it. Yeah, so I feel like they should do that, but people don't understand that trauma is passed through DNA.
Man,
the same way you have a child and your DNA is still in that child and it passed to the next. This is how people are still affected. This is why some people have certain learning capabilities or certain defects as they get older. It ain't always just because the pregnancy was messed up. You know what I mean? Some things is biological. So I look at it like that too. People will never understand unless we did to them what was done to us. That's the only way you can really get the whole picture. Yeah, and then you tell us after you recover from that.
But they love to say, "Oh, you didn't live through that," but then they don't understand what you
Get
just
over
said.
it.
The trauma
Get
is
over
passed
it.
down to your genes.
Yeah, get over it. We had nothing to do with that, man. Everything you have, you benefited from it. Your banking system, everything, your railroads you built, your infrastructure.
Because where do y'all think phobias
Housing.
come from?
Fear.
But how? Like some people like certain things just automatically affect them. Like you don't know where it came from.
You wanna know?
Maybe seeing too many eyeballs in one spot.
I got a
or
coin
you
for that. They call it the white man's burden. That's what they call it, the white man's. But you ever notice how when a strange white person could be walking right out here somewhere and they see you coming, you looking, you got the YN shit on, boy. You got you got that jumpsuit. That means that's the YN.
Yeah.
That mean he got a 30 on with a switch when you see a nigga like them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that means to them.
Yeah.
And when they see that, all of a sudden they just go, hi, you be like, hi. That means please don't hurt me. Please, I'm nice. I'm a nice one. They all carry a burden. You can't not. If you've done something so wrong to someone, every time you see that, you do something wrong to somebody do something wrong to you, every single time you're thinking about what? Exactly what happened. Well, that's when they look at us, that's the reminder. They know what they've done to us. So they have to keep us disarmed by what?
Or what if they smiling like, yeah, we did that to you, dumb fucks, dumbass niggas.
I'm sure
Y'all
that's
ain't doing
the
nothing
thought,
about
too.
it.
See what
That's the
I
thought,
think? I think most white people, they know what happened, and some that probably truly don't feel that way. Like they may not be racist, but they're not gonna give up that white privilege that they
Oh, you
gained
damn right.
through racism. So they can say, listen, that was my ancestors. I don't feel that way. I'm friends with black people and all that. But if we say, okay, well, let's even the things out to where that white privilege card don't exist no more, and you got to compete fairly like we do, and you get the same treatment we do. Oh no, they not turning that in. That's where people say, oh, all white people is racist because they won't give up that white privilege. They'll be like, hey, I feel sorry for you, black man,
Right.
but I ain't giving this shit up.
No,
I ain't
to a
leaving this
certain
man.
extent.
But it make no sense for them to give up their white privilege.
I
It's
get it.
like,
Self-preservation.
you already got put in a position, it is what it is.
Because I ain't giving up shit once I get the privilege. It's over with. You can forget about it.
Like, y'all nigga, you made it to the mansion. Y'all niggas go back to the hood.
Well,
Fuck
you know
no.
what? My position is this, and this is what I live by this code right here, man. I believe in the law of alchemy. I mean, y'all know what alchemy is?
Now explain
Down,
that.
down.
Alchemy is it's an alchemic law, and it goes by, it says that man cannot receive anything without first giving something of equal or greater value. I always stay in a giving capacity,
Right.
and I always get. I don't give a fuck if I got $5. A nigga may ask me for $3. I'm not maybe give him $3, but I'm gonna give something because I know that that's gonna come back universally. So I think, man, for us as for the people of African descent, man, we've got to reach each other. We can't just make it and say fuck everybody. We've got to, like these platforms with you two brothers, how y'all gave me that exposure, open up my mind to like the experience. Because I was a cold nigga on LA niggas before I met you two niggas. He'll tell you too. I mean, but when y'all said what y'all said,
I
I went right.
You met some Long Beach niggas.
Yeah, Long Beach niggas. Long Beach niggas is the
I told
realest.
y'all Long Beach is the
Long Beach
bridge.
is the realest niggas. Yeah,
Long
I
Beach
mean,
is
what
the
up,
gap,
big up Long Beach. But man, I had a different perspective, and once y'all brothers broke that down, man, y'all humbled my heart and y'all opened me up to understanding why. So I think that's what we have to do. Y'all poured into me. Now I can multiply that and tell them, man, this is what they're up against out here. They're up against racism. They're up against each other. They're up against secularism. They're up against, they're minority. Their numbers are small. They have the social system is against them. The educational system is against them.
Right. And I think, with me growing up in the South, just being a Southern person, like I've always been in areas where blacks were a lot of times a majority. Like in Atlanta, we're the majority. You know what I'm saying? Like we run that shit. We got the money. You see a nigga in a fucking Bentley, it's us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you see a nigga in a fucked up pickup truck, it's probably another race.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
true.
saying? And so, but seeing that it's different other places is a little, it takes me aback a little bit because I'm like, well, damn, like, niggas, okay, not only do brothers got to worry about everyone else, but then brothers got to worry about brothers even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to the gas station, you're not concerned with, are you concerned with a Latino person robbing you, or are you concerned with a brother robbing you? And in Atlanta, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my head on the swivel. If I'm shit, that's why I go to Quick Trip. There's a gas station called Quick Trip. It be less J's there. All right, cool, I'm gonna go to Quick Trip.
You gotta break down J's for them.
Yeah, I'm not sitting there. It's a group of white folks over there. I ain't really worried about them. Okay, I see them niggas over there in that motherfucking goddamn Benz though. And them shiesties. What the fuck you got a shice down, nigga? It's hot as fuck out here.
And now imagine being on the flip side of a mindset of you being that person, the opposite one, not the one you think you got to worry about, and then you got to think is, no, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Sometimes, like you said majority of us is black. What I mean is, if you from a black set, you around majority of your black people. So you're not paying attention to the demographics as much. When you move around, y'all move around as a unit. And when y'all move around, you like, imagine living like that with no rules except the rules y'all come up with each other. Wow. And then now you feel like you living how you want to live. So in any environment, the environment is us. Is the mindset. Like, nigga, once we come here, nigga, this our shit, basically. So right. I think that type of mindset allows you to not necessarily see the bigger picture. Because you're in one scope of your section, and every section thinks maybe this way, and it's to a degree. I ain't saying everybody think the same, right. But every nigga feel like they section can't be fucked with. Everybody feel like when we come in here, we taking over. It ain't nobody like us. So I think that mindset clouds you from be like, nigga, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't like us. It's damn near not like us. Right.
Yeah. Believe it or not, is it like a pride thing? Like,
of course, pride gonna have to come. Pride gonna have to be in it, but then it's a pride thing. But then it's deeper than pride because somebody could have fucked with you and they could have been from over there, and now I'm on that time with you. It don't even matter.
It starts as a pride thing. It starts as a family unit thing. But it's sport. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You get addicted to the rush. You get addicted to the feeling. You get addicted to the violence. You get addicted to the licks. It turns into an addiction. It may start as that. You could sit here and pump fake and, it's about protection. No, niggas is out here wilding for respect, wilding for a name. Some niggas in it for the money. Some niggas in it just to be off of niggas. Nigga, I just want a reason to start popping niggas. Oh, I could do it for the set? Okay, I'm going to do it for that. And I'm going to get praise and love for that. It's different reasons. Everybody's not in it for the same thing. You might got 50 homies right here. 5 to 10 of them is real killers. Everybody else, they hustling. You got some niggas that's with the bitches. You got some niggas, they put the set out there at the parties. They call them party crips. You got some niggas is jail niggas. You got some niggas is squabblers. But them 10 niggas who out here catching hats, they the one that make the hood seem like it's a lot more treacherous than what it is. So everybody not in it for the same thing. So when people look at it, everybody just tearing down their community, killing each other. First of all, everybody's not killers. Right. It's less killers than it is more in all these hoods. That's just number one. So it's different. The mindset is different, bro.
Let me ask y'all all a question, man. We talked about black community drugs, and we talking about shit that's happened to us. I was going to start real quick with that. What do you think is the biggest drug that has affected black people?
You mean like overall right now?
Say whatever you just.
I'm gonna say crack because that's where it started.
What's the biggest drug? What you think that really stops us from?
See, but it's different with this because it's airs.
I'm talking about. We just talking about like the really impacting.
Are we talking about actual physical drugs, or are we talking about drugs in the vicinity of the actual mentality? That's what I would.
Right.
Because I was gonna go with that route too. Right. Yeah, but go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like the mentality. I think the biggest drug that has affected us is self-hatred. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, brother.
Biggest drug. Okay. Since you didn't specify, I'm gonna just go off of a physical drug. Because like he said, I automatically thought about the mental. So when he said mindset, I'm gonna give him that. As far as a physical drug, today, the biggest drug, I'm gonna say.
He didn't say today, just in general.
In general.
We could say crack, but like, I don't know.
That really destroys the mind and the body. And when you see people,
nigga, nothing hit the scene.
Damn, I gotta really think about that one. That's a hard question.
Nothing hit the scene the way the crack epidemic hit the scene.
But now we got Fetty too. But I'm just saying that's not.
Yeah, we got it, but you got to think everything that changed. Now a lot of people got money off the crack, but a lot of broken families was created off the crack. Sure. A lot of homicides. That rate went up. Everything, crime went up tenfold when crack hit the scene.
I'm gonna agree with bro. I'm gonna say the crack because I think about us before the crack era. You had the Black Panthers, you had the knowledge of self, you had our communities together, and the crack. Once that hit, it just spiraled out of control. And
you know what I think is, brothers, man, believe it or not, social media.
See,
I was gonna say the internet.
Social media.
I was gonna.
That is a heavy drug, bro.
I was gonna say.
I knew y'all was on social media, man. Yeah. People, man, are crashing out, bro, over social media.
The reason I didn't say the internet is because it's not specifically just affecting our community. It's fucking everybody else. Yeah. So I was trying to think of something that more so specifically
for us, though,
affected
too, we
us.
suffer the worst, though. Because we crashing out, man.
I think, niggas is recording, and not to cut you off, I think that social media has ruined the black family, meaning the man and the wife, the husband and the wife. Because, you know, grandma used to only see 5 niggas a week. She see the 2 niggas at work, the mailman, you know what I'm saying? And the pastor. Now, grandma, shit, she posts a picture on Instagram, man, it's 60,000 niggas on grandma's ass.
All in the DM.
And now grandma has a delusional sense of all these 60,000 men want me and some of them are rich. Man, fuck grandpa broke ass. Where, we know, back in the day, she'll try to, she'll appreciate the man that grandpa is and she'll try to work things out. She say, fuck that shit, I'm going with Mr. Rogers and them because they got a Cadillac over there. And so if you can imagine that, like, clout and like just attention, social media attention has just distorted a lot of women's minds of 1, their value, and 2, what they have access to now. It almost makes it impossible for them to just cue in and build with one person. And that's why so many baby mamas with multiple baby daddies versus just wives.
Let me change my answer right before you go. I'm gonna say religion.
Okay.
I'm gonna say religion is one of the number one things that's fucking us up as a community. That's one of the number one things that freezes people and causes people to not take action, specifically us, because we put it all in God's hand. But God said faith without works is dead, which majority of black people don't understand. They think it's just faith alone, and I'm not
God gonna bring it to me.
God gonna bring it to me.
If it's for me, it'll be here.
Exactly.
Bitch, you sit in that same motherfucking chair every goddamn day waiting on God to bring you a fucking chicken. Bitch, you don't starve. You know what I mean?
I think to go back to your other point, I just think now relationships, it's the love be more fake than it is real. Sure. And what I mean is, it's like, it's not built off love. Not saying you should just love somebody when they ain't got shit, but like you said, now they're creating their imagination of being wanted or some attention and thinking that's the same as somebody staying down with you and building or growing with you. And most people, not even gonna say people, like, you're not always the person you are doing content. So when somebody get around you, can they even withstand you for that long? Like, how long can somebody even entertain your ass before, and vice versa, with a man or a woman say, I'm bored, and they move forward? Or like you said, it's a million other women that these men see in general, and be like, damn, what's wrong with my bitch? Why she ain't in the fucking gym like she need to? And not knowing a lot of this shit be filters, edited pictures, all this shit. And then now you looking at now you finding everything wrong with your girl. She been doing everything she's supposed to be doing.
You think your bitch like, damn, bitch, you ain't doing your abs right. This bitch went to get plastic surgery, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You over here worried about your bitch back or whatever, but this bitch had a back graft. You know what I mean? These hoes is changing everything on them, and then they're gonna lie to your woman and say, oh, girl, if you do these, you'll look like this. Like, nah, bitch. She went to
selling courses, bitch. Buy my course.
And I be telling them women, like, why is you lying to these women? You over here saying that if they buy your course or your fitness shit, that they're gonna look like you, but you didn't even look like you until you went and laid on the table.
Dr. Miami, bitch.
And I think a big problem with that, like we saying, not knowing the value of ourselves. Most people want to feel important.
Right.
Most people, you know, they want the validation. They want all these things just from a bunch of people that don't even give a fuck about you. That's why, like, one of those moments or those sayings, it's like, I don't care what that person think of me. That's not my business. If I'm paying attention to too much of what you thinking of me, then now I'm in your business. I need to stay in my lane. You know what I mean? Now, if it swerve in my lane, then I handle it as I see fit.
I think social media amplified what was already created before social media. I think all that started feminism movement. Point blank. Women were not thinking that way till they joined the feminism movement, till CIA came and finessed the community with that. That's when you saw the switch in women change with, we don't need men, we could actually be the new men.
How the fuck don't you need a man? You afraid of cockroach. You afraid to go outside and take the garbage out at night.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you can't even take a couch up the stairs. Fuck you. Hey, if you don't need a man, I said this before. Don't call the police. Move out your motherfucking house. Don't call a plumber. Don't go get your car fixed. The building you live in, a man built it. Shit, how the fuck don't you need a man?
Because they traded
and
a man for the man.
And guess what? I spoke about, and guess what though? Hey, and just so y'all know, where my camera at? Where is it at?
You right there.
Hey, by the way, you mothers who say, "Oh, I'm a mother." Well, guess what? We made y'all mothers.
Don DeMarco.
Don't ever take the man out of this shit.
Yeah,
We
But
made y'all mothers.
that's another one of the big key components. That's a problem too. Like the man can't be removed, the woman can't be removed.
No,
you can't live with him. You can't live without him. The moment people stop acting like one is more important than the other, or we stop acting like we at a point where women, y'all good at certain things, men are better at a lot of more things. That's all that is.
There is a function though, and let me give you the function from a genetic standpoint. And you know where I'm going with this.
What, the chromosomes?
The chromosome. You know where I'm going. Men, we're man and woman. We have nipples. That shows our mitochondrial DNA to a woman. We understand a woman's subatomically. If you're talking to your chick or even one of your kids, it's almost like you already understand what's in them. We understand man and we understand woman. They don't understand us. That's why they have a hard. I got excited.
Got my nigga hyped.
That's why they have a really cuz.
Got correction
on the hood, nigga. We understand them. They have a harder time understanding us because genetically they're not made to understand everything. Women, we be like, man, my bitch dumb as hell. Well, guess what? She ain't gonna know as much as you. That's why the fuck you the leader, nigga. Because you got a leader. I'm not saying women are dumb. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying men, we're born with knowledge. They're born with intuition and wisdom. We have to guide and lead them.
I think everybody, I think it's a team, bro. It's a team. Like, it's just like a basketball team. When Steph Curry is he's the point guard. I goddamn Draymond, that nigga down there rebounding and playing defense. You know what I mean? Shaq and Kobe wouldn't have won as many championships if Shaq was trying to bring the ball up and Kobe was down there trying to block shots. Like, everybody just got to know what they're supposed to do and what role they have. And what's happening is that, these women are trying to be Shaq shooting free throws. Like, bitch, nah, get your ass on the block.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Even with that though, but sometimes we make a lot of excuses. They just people got to be held accountable. It's like women are
they don't like accountability.
No, but what
bro.
I mean is once you get to a certain age, they have a mindset sometimes that they can't grow out of. And that's probably the problem, especially a lot of women that mindsets don't go past the age of 14.
Right.
So, but what I mean is you didn't have a learning disability with your teacher in school. And if you did, they sat there and taught you and you accepted and learned. That'd be the thing too. If you dealing with somebody, if you don't want to listen to that nigga, don't fuck with it.
Don't fuck with
that because it's never gonna work. At least in my opinion.
And when they talk about the older women, right? When they talk about that wall, that 35-year wall, the wall is not exactly looks, because black don't crack unless you smoke it. A lot of these older women look good as fuck. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. A lot of that wall is, it's so hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You've been doing it this way for 40 years, and here I'm coming in with a program that I know will make us multi-millions, and you've been able to make, tens of thousands. I'm trying to put you in a program to make you tens of millions, but you are so stuck on making tens of thousands and not losing that tens of thousands that it's stopping you from getting to tens of millions. And so when a lot of times when you hear brothers talk about, well, when the older they get weird, and a lot of the women get triggered by it, it's because they are less cooperative. They are less likely to get with a program. Bitch, I'm trying to put 2 extra zeros in your account, but you over here fighting back, talking about, well, no, we just need to get another job. No, bitch, we need to establish another business or get another piece of real estate or some residual income where you can make money while you sleep. This hoe trying to goddamn DoorDash while she's supposed to be, you know what I mean?
That too, but don't leave out the cemeteries a lot of them carry. That's a problem. What I mean is y'all getting the semen shot in you, every nigga in the world fucking you raw. It's like the bodies build up. Yeah. And regardless if you ever tell a man your body count or not, your behavior will show how experienced
they call it sexual imprintation. Yeah. Something. It's sexual imprinting. So like, just say like the first nigga that smashed her up real good and made her squirt. And so in her mind, just like she's still chasing that high, like they smoke crack. And their mind. And the more and more that they do that, they're always chasing. So that's why you got thoughtism and you got all these bust downs, because they still chasing that feeling of a man. Minus actual nurturing and love, because and let's go to the men now. Half of these niggas, man, is half a chromosome short of a grapefruit. Man, these niggas ain't real niggas. They not built right like us four up in here. So they run into more of that than they run into niggas like us. So when they run into us, all four of us, I guarantee you the first thing, how many times you heard, oh, you're mean, you're rude. How many times you heard that? I'm a man. I just told you straight up. What's wrong with you?
It's like
they used to being lied to.
Hey, but then the key is those men that they run into, they raised them. That be the issue though. The women raise the men that y'all hate.
Hold on, let me
Rest
push
in
that
peace,
button for
Kevin.
your Push one of them buttons. Push one of them buttons.
Y'all be like, these niggas is soft. These niggas is this,
soft as shit, nigga.
But they were raised by a woman, so they pick up those womanly traits. And if you know anything about women, women hate women.
They really do.
Women
There's no
are
sisterhood
catty.
amongst women.
Exactly.
There's no sisterhood amongst women.
Look at the abuse rates in women-on-woman relationships. Through the motherfucking roof, domestic abuse. Women hate women. That's just a fact. So it's no wonder you hate all of these niggas because they raised by bitches.
And women compete with women.
Oh yeah, women are very competitive.
You know, if you ask 100 men, does you want a natural woman or a chick with a BBL, they're gonna say natural. You know what I mean? And it's never been a time where a man is like, oh baby, that Chanel purse make me really want to talk to you. Or oh baby, just because your face was beat, you look so beautiful that I want to you be my wife. Women do that shit for the women. My waist is snatched more than yours. My face costs more than yours. My shoes and my outfit cost. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times women are trying to compete with women, and that's why when you talk about woman-on-woman relationships, 80% of them fail. All right, we 50-50 with the women. All right, but you know what? Gay men, they like 20%. They stay together forever. You know what I'm saying? So if it's 50-50 with men and women, and then when women and women is 80-20. Then we can
common denominator.
What's the common?
What's the common denominator?
I got a crazy stat, man, and pause ahead of time for this shit about even the gay men. The gay men stay along together for one simple reason. You want to know why? Because they still men. Them niggas even still find more ass cheeks to fuck with. They just run. They keep the relationship intact. But the gay men, they fuck with a lot of different men on both sides all the time. So men, they
I'm feeling
even
uncomfortable.
then,
you more. I ain't need all that knowledge. Y'all niggas.
Okay. This episode, tell us what this episode is brought to us by.
He said what I was saying.
It's okay, my brother. He get excited sometimes.
He's like,
tell us what this episode is brought to us by, brother. What this episode brought to us by.
no, them niggas stay.
I know exactly.
Hey,
We
nigga said, what poem was you studying, girl?
Right.
No, these gay niggas, no, these gay
How many of these niggas you know?
What research
These
you
gay,
was doing, nigga?
real shit. These gay niggas, they still men. They still fuck around.
It's all right,
Pause.
brother.
I don't know what
This
these gay niggas doing.
This episode is brought to us by it was something. Ugly Money Community. I want you guys to make 4 to 5 figures on their social media content. All you got to do is go to school.com and look up the Ugly Money Community and come make this money. The views and opinions of Biz on that last clip was just him as his alone. I second everything else that he was talking about except that last clip. I don't know what he was, but it's all right. We can move on.
That was that Illuminati shit.
Y'all tap in with my boy. That's the ugly money.
Hey, that's that Illuminati shit I was telling you how
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah, but you hit the nail on the head with the social media thing. You're never gonna be satisfied as long as you think you got unlimited options. Same way you can never find nothing to watch on Netflix because there's too many fucking options. The second you feel like you want to settle down with dude, damn, dude look like he got more popping than dude. Let me go see what he got going on.
Right.
And they just cycle continue, and then next thing you know, you old, you got catching ready to settle down, but it's too late. You've been priced out the game. That's literally what's going on. I guarantee you, if social media ceased to exist right now today, women will snap back into what they used to be.
Man, the mathematics is against them irregardless. The statistics show that most women will die, especially black women. They would die alone and unmarried, only having children.
Well, you know, let's talk about something too. Like, I see a lot of women that side chicks. Like, a woman has no problem with being a side chick to another man. But when her man get a side chick, she pissed.
I hate that. Don't even make no
This
sense.
shit so weird.
It don't even make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? If you got an old lady, you can get a bitch to comply with everything you got going on. As soon as you make that particular woman your old lady, now all of a sudden you can't have. So you're okay with being a side bitch to this man, But here I come bringing more with more value, and now all of a sudden you want me to fucking fly.
Or you was the wife,
Right.
and you divorced your husband for having a side chick,
Right.
and then you go be a side chick.
Of course.
to somebody
Cardi
else.
B.
No sense. Makes
Cardi
zero
B.
sense.
Cardi B, that's some retarded shit you did.
That's ego, and
You went to
that
the worst nigga in the world.
that's ego and conditioning for sure, though.
Yeah, why would
But
you do that?
it goes back to what was taught. You know what I'm saying? If certain things was taught where that was cool, then all these kids will grow up being that way. They just are defined of what a relationship should be.
I think in Europe, what they did with the excess women is they made hoe houses. You know, they made brothels. In Africa, what they did with the extra women is they instilled polygamy, where, you know, if a man was successful enough, he could have multiple wives because he could take care of them. And so I think a lot of brothers are naturally like that. I think, of course, we can be taught and trained to, you know, to fly the monogamy route, and that's cool for whoever it's cool for. But naturally, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, I ain't throwing nobody under the bus. I'm talking for myself.
That was God's plan. God made it that way.
All these guys, none of these brothers cheat.
All men have.
I'm the only cheater on here. Listen.
Black men
Y'all
don't
stay out
cheat.
here. I'm about to get in trouble. Y'all gonna get in trouble. None of these brothers cheat. I'm the only cheater here. It is not natural. They have learned how to do it. I ain't learned, bitch.
Hey, don't say that. Hey, you talking to the villain in this bitch, nigga. Hey, it was God's plan. I don't even call it cheating. It's just being a man.
Damn right.
Divinely.
If he didn't want us to do that, he wouldn't have created more of y'all than us.
That
Man, my saying is this, and I tell a man straight to his face. And all that sucker shit you telling a woman, even my woman, she knows. Every man alive, my woman knows, has a polygamous instinct. Yeah. Now, does he have to act on it? No.
He can make the choice. He got options.
But that's still in man.
Yeah.
I would lie to her. I would be doing her disservice if I'd be like, I don't look at other women and I can't see them or anything like that. That'd make me a sucker. You know what I'm
you a
saying?
simp.
I tell my woman, she respects that.
But you better point out the ass quicker than me.
I don't even think that's realistic for the most part, because they see women and be like, damn, oh, she got ass or this or that.
Right.
So we know what's going on. They know what's going on. I just think it just don't want to be accepted.
The value system for me is, man, for me with women, like for me, man, my the woman that I've been fucking around with, man, she's so strong in so many departments that the step up game, you got to really come hard with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it difficult for me, like to move real wayward a lot of times. You know what I mean? I don't have to. I'm not thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
My appetite is low. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling like I gotta.
Listen,
you know,
women, as long as you got the motion and you one of them niggas, women gonna let you do whatever you want. Period. Long as you got the motion, you one of them niggas.
For sure.
You one of them top-notch niggas. All that bullshit they talking in the captions and all, they breaking all the rules for them type of niggas. These niggas, they breaking all the rules.
When you got the motion, really, and if you the man, she can't stop you. No way, bro.
She know that. She gonna get with your program automatically.
She can't stop you. You're not gonna let her stop you. And they know that if they smart.
Now, when you depend on her for the motion,
you done.
Living in her house, she giving you all the money.
You done.
You gotta do whatever the fuck she say.
Let me tell you what my dad told me. These niggas be walking out here screaming all that pimping. My dad told me when he said, hey, son, let me tell you something, man. Hoes make pimps. Pimps don't make hoes. Ooh. I said, damn, he right.
Yeah, because without the hoes, nigga.
She in control for you niggas.
I think it go hand in hand.
Uh-oh.
You ain't pimping.
It go hand in hand, because without the game, the bitch ain't gonna get too far.
Come on, Pete.
This is true. Come on, Pete. Pop your P.
I'm gonna just tell y'all like this.
I hear you. I got some understanding in that.
Don't ever move into a woman's house. No. She should move into your shit, or y'all need to move into y'all shit together, and your name better be on there. Don't be one of them niggas outside with the trash bag every time the bitch get mad.
Tyrone.
I'm telling you, I've seen it too many times. Niggas pulling up, nigga, got their whole closet in the motherfucking trunk. Talking about I need to stay here for a couple days.
Hey, and don't be one of them niggas either. I think I hate to say this, man. I can't stand this nigga, man. What's his name? Yada Not Awakening.
Oh,
this nigga, man.
Hold on, what you talking about? I seen
him.
it.
Like, you simp ass, you need 300,000.
Oh, that's the dude with the
suit.
Get out of here, nigga.
Goofy ass
man,
nigga.
I see my man, you gonna turn that shit off. I had to send me some shit like that, man. Get out of here. This nigga told me you need 50,000 in order just today. Most of these bitches don't even make 50,000 a year.
Yeah, well, I don't even need to entertain him. On another note, what I do want to do, my boy, Ugly Money.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you, man. I'm seeing you moving up. You doing a lot of big things.
Yes,
you jumping into your acting bag.
Yeah,
you still pod. You know, it's inspiring, I should say. I love to see the growth. I love to see what's going on. And you tapped in with one of my favorite rappers, my nigga Boosie.
Shouts out Boosie.
You know what I mean? Big ups to that. How was that interview for you, and how did that come about?
Boosie is me and Boo been rocking, you know what I'm saying, with business for probably over a decade. And Boosie do shit on his own time. So Boosie probably told me that he was coming on my show probably before my show even started 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's just whatever Boo get ready. So randomly, I'm at the crib. I get a call from OG Dre, Boosie's artist. And he like, hey man, Boo trying to get in touch with you. I said, nigga got my number, goddamn, tell him to call me, whatever. I guess he had changed his number. So Boo called me randomly while he fishing or whatever. Hey man, me and the baby want to come on the show, man. We could be do it. And I said, shit, nigga, you Boosie, nigga. We can do that bitch right now. Whatever the fuck you talking about. I stop what
Pull
I'm
up,
doing,
nigga.
man.
Yeah.
He's like, man, shit. So he said he just randomly hit me, say, hey, man, we coming Thursday because him and his daughter, Poison Ivy, they just dropped the project together.
Yeah, that shit low key slap.
Right, for sure. And so it was dope because, you know, one of my podcast studios is at my house. I'm like, man, shit, let's have Boo come to the crib because we couldn't go all the way out to the studio. I was like, all right, cool. Boo come in the house or whatever. It's just like, damn, Boosie in my crib. Like, fucking up my goddamn water. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was a dope-ass interview, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Boo, he's a very genuine person. If he fuck with you, he fuck with you. Yeah. And that's one thing I can definitely say, like, he's consistently him. You know what I mean? I know what I'm getting when I get with Boosie. I know what kind of business we gonna do. I know that the money better be there. And if the money there, the business gonna be there. And that's why I like working with Boosie. Some of these weird niggas, you give them the money and they get weird. Nah, long as you got the money, you know what I mean? And you know, he gonna rock out.
He gonna
with
make
you.
it make sense.
For sure. But in that situation, bro, he just hit me up randomly. He was like, look, bro, you know, I know I owed you an interview, nigga. Shit, I'm pulling up on you. So it was dope, man.
That's solid, man. What topics did y'all cover? Did you really ask him about a lot of the stuff that's surrounding his name, or did you keep it PG?
No, I tried. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I had a whole bunch of bullshit ass questions, right? My brother Slump, one of my business partners or whatever, sent me a whole bunch of bullshit ass questions. I mean bullshit, I mean messy questions, right? I got through about 3 of the messy questions.
Nigga can't do Boosie like that.
Right. Before you get to the point where you realize, I kind of look at him, I've known him for long enough, and I'm like, yeah, I probably just need to have a conversation with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, and so when we just actually had a real conversation, that's when the magic happened. You know what I'm saying? We get to talking about investments and fatherhood, and we got to talk about, you know, his Tubi movies and fishing, like just some real bro shit. Like we just kicking it at the house. And I think it became a gem of an interview because the lack of, you know, just red tape question and answers. It was literally a conversation of a bro in the company of his seed. And that I think that was make it so dope about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we passed the era of question, answer.
Yeah.
People want to see you have a conversation. And wherever it goes, it goes. Nobody's sitting there for ABC, CNN. Okay, nah, that shit seemed too unauthentic.
And it kind of fuck up the energy in the room to me sometimes. It's like, it's cool to have the base questions just in case you get a little lost or something. But like you said, I think the best interviews, in my opinion, come from like what you just said, as far as just not freestyling, organic, real, talking about real shit, real life shit sometimes. Basically, I ain't even gonna say that, nigga would have paused the fuck out of nigga. I can't even choose certain words.
Hey, Kuda cut Illuminati over there.
No, that's wild. He said
So what did y'all think about the Jay-Z interview, the GQ interview?
Oh, I saw that, man. That was good. I liked it.
Because you affiliated with Rock Nation, ain't you?
No, hell no.
Oh, no, I thought
all
you
them
was
niggas
all them
niggas up there. All them niggas up there.
I'm from the area, man. I seen Jay way back before he made it, man. Right in his hood, man. He was in a white Toyota Land Cruiser. I'll never forget it. I seen him. I was like, oh shit, that's Jay. You know, like, but he was just
Bring the mic a little closer.
He was just Jay-Z from Brooklyn at that time. But I saw the interview with GQ magazine, man, and I thought it was pretty interesting, man. You know, it surprised me that he actually did an interview. Like, you know,
I'm gonna be real, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't like that shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Meek Mill got a podcast. What the fuck you ain't go to Meek Mill?
Oh, you mean Memphis? Memphis
Bleak. Yeah. Memphis Bleak got a podcast. Why ain't go to Memphis Bleak podcast? Why ain't go, goddamn, you could have went to Drink Champs. You could have went, man, there's tons of
people in the culture.
Yeah, and I love Hov.
But they gave it to
Hov is my top guy.
They gave it to GQ. Do you think the
fuck GQ?
No, I agree.
What
I agree.
GQ ever did for niggas?
No, I agree. But make money off of us.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, do you think by him allowing the young black kid, do you think that was that was trying to give the people some grace because you knew them say something? Because it would have been worse if he was a little white boy.
Right.
You know, niggas would have really been going in on that.
Okay,
shit.
take that same black kid and go to Memphis Bleak podcast.
Right. I agree with you. I seen a lot of
the actual, it was dope. What I'm saying is, when are we gonna stop letting other entities just take, you know what I'm saying? Hov do an interview once every decade, nigga. Goddamn, nobody can goddamn get on from that shit, bro.
Bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Bro, I got the
Yeah.
same take, bro. People saying Memphis ain't put in enough work to get
Fuck
a Jay
that,
interview.
that's his
What?
man.
I was there from day one. He was there from day one. And why I gotta put in work if this my man's anyways? If I see you trying to do something, it ain't like you sitting on your couch and I'm like, hey, set a camera up. You have a podcast, nigga.
Right.
So as being my right-hand man or one of them, I should have got that first look, bro.
I didn't look at it. I thought y'all just asked me about the
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, we want to do
everything
Now
around it.
I'm
But
going
even the questions was kind of like everything wasn't asked about. It was like it was already preconceived of how he wanted to answer everything.
Of course
he did.
Still,
Of
no,
course.
I know that, but like we in the era now, people want real shit. Even though it's a lot of
Maybe that's what
stuff
he was
going
afraid
on.
of then.
I know, but
That was a cleanup
I just look at it as a point. This is what people don't think. It's like, I guess people more worried about the back end or keeping
Face.
his
Image.
his image high, because you at a point where you're Jay-Z and it's like, yes, even if Memphis Bleak was doing his first episode to take off and be more viral based off of you sitting on the couch with him.
Right.
Regardless of where he's at, like
That
you
would be
said.
a layup for him.
I just
I'm
think
gonna go see my pop, bro. I did not get to the top of this mountain and just go fuck with them folk and forget about the people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm only gonna sit down with one person per decade, it's gonna be somebody that I actually genuinely fuck with.
you next in line.
Right.
Yeah, I'll double back with y'all, GQ. Yeah.
Here is too many platforms from us in the culture
Yeah.
that to sit down with. Like you said, you got Gillian Wallow, you got Drink Champs, you got Yayo and Murder. They got one. You got Memphis Bleak. Who's
That's one thing
actually
I
your
respected
boy.
about Young Thug. Young Thug went and sat down with Bank. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not mad at Bank, because I was probably second in line to get that interview. But Bank and Thug had a longer relationship.
And it was actually a good interview.
Yeah, you know
That
what I'm
makes
saying?
it better
he
'cause y'all
didn't
got
go fuck with some weird niggas. Nah, he wouldn't go.
But
you know
this,
what I'm saying?
but this is what I mean. And see, it ain't just on the West Coast, because we was talking about the mindset and things earlier. We
play
see
it out different out there.
Nah, I know what I'm saying
Way
is,
more.
but yeah, it's played in a different way, but it's still us doing it to our own people, to where we could be
I
just
see what
taking
you're saying.
control of everything. Like you said, you ain't going through here unless you coming with Bleak or Yayo and the niggas that's on, or the ones that's coming up, and vice versa. How it should be out here.
Like if Kendrick Lamar is to do an interview, and he don't do it with a real California, LA platform. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker go fuck with goddamn Vogue or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm
but
saying?
he had an interview with what was that last year?
They
We
got
talked
mad
about
at me
that.
for scrutinizing that. He before the Super Bowl, he went to I think Vogue or something like
some
that. One of them uppity.
white boy popped
said
him
that.
out.
I'm like, come on, bro. You supposed to come to the culture, for that, bro. You gotta come on, man.
Or if you gonna go over there, at least stop by the hood.
Go get your money because I know they
Right,
paying. bro.
right,
Come
right.
on, like
The
this is
only
the
thing,
hood.
the only thing I can say different about Kendrick and all that time was I give him grace because he did the pop out. He still be going to Compton, you know, so he still does things in other ways, I should say. And he put all them rappers on his damn
He did.
album.
He did.
So it's like, nigga, I gave y'all a lot. So
I just think we at a point where we can't keep crying about the culture dying, rap is dying. They don't respect us, and then we let them control the narrative over and over again. When you can
This
go
is
to
true.
your people, and then we gonna control the narrative. We're not gonna make you look funny and put you in a weird light like maybe these other people will.
you ain't gonna have to come to us and be like, man, don't ask me no shit like this. Like, or just certain things,
Right.
like you said, controlling the narrative.
And sometimes brothers will, if you're without you even, bro, people fuck with me for what I post, but a lot of people will fuck with me more for what I didn't post. It's what I cut out of the interviews without even having to ask this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did an interview with a YSL member one time that would have incriminated everybody. Everybody would still be in jail right now if I'd have let that bitch go. And that bitch right in my computer right now.
And you know them niggas, them other folks, they would have let that
right.
That would be the first clip, nigga.
Boy, that bitch would have been right at the trial.
On No Jumper, your ass getting 100 years.
They'd have
right?
played that bitch. Oh, man. They would have played that bitch on the big screen. You know what I'm saying?
Let me stop.
And then when I saw that,
You fucking my nigga bad.
Let me stop.
Shouts out to Adam. But they would have ran with that motherfucker.
So
I seen that shit. I'm like, nah, do what you do. I think I got shit. That motherfucker don't pay me enough.
I ain't going there.
But you know what I'm saying? But for us, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that to the bros. And I know nigga was liquored up. He was in his bag and he got woot, 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 woot. I'm like, nigga, you just indicted the whole set. Nigga, you indicted everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, bro, what is you doing? And I'm like, all right, bro, I just edited it out. You feel what I'm saying?
Real nigga
Them
move.
other shit.
Responsibility. Hey,
Real
journalistic responsibility.
No, for sure.
That's what that's
It
called.
ain't real responsibility for him. It's just him being a real nigga because, like he said, people that's not attached to or care about our culture gonna be like, nigga, man, throw that out there. This gonna be it.
That motherfucker float, boy.
Yeah.
See,
That'd have been the first clip.
When you come to Atlanta, I'm gonna show you the clip.
Oh yeah,
It's like one of them. It's like in the vault. Like it's that
Why
incriminating.
don't you do it like this? Why don't you just run the clip, don't play no audio,
Nah, chill.
and just get a reaction video from him?
Hey, this nigga, wow.
That shit in the
They don't
vault. That
exist,
shit-
nigga.
shit-
Nigga, they can read
that
lips,
shit
nigga.
gone, bro.
They can read lips.
That shit-
Nigga going down.
I got like 3 or 4 different joints. Like it's some shit. Like I got some. Like I remember when Pimp and Ken told me some shit about what Pimp C saw of some of the biggest people in. Like, bro, I got.
I know what you about
So
to
those
say.
Pimp C tapes is
Hey,
real.
listen, I know, I know that. I know what
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So them tapes is real.
I seen it.
I heard that too.
I seen it.
That was in my comments killing me when I said we need that
seen
Pimp Doc.
it.
Nah, because we know Pimp C was the truth.
I seen the tape.
Oh, you saw the
seen
tape?
the actual shit.
Oh,
Shit getting cracked.
Oh, we got to talk about that off camera, cuz.
Off
Hey,
camera.
hold on, wait, we gotta say this. And when they get cracked, it's called a what?
Crab leg.
Pause. Yeah,
Why did this nigga use that? Yeah, these niggas playing. Hey, we
Crack
a
like
sea
crab
creature,
legs.
cuz. We can't use that C word.
Let me find out. We gotta watch this nigga right here. Nah, he might set you up. We gotta watch her.
Cuz.
I apologize, bro.
Listen,
He gonna talk about watch
my
this.
fault, brothers. I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that my fault shit because you said you done been out here. This nigga bullshit.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
see, when we be too cool, this way.
Yeah.
when you show too much love, that's why niggas be on niggas' helmets.
See,
and then they wonder why.
Hey, see, look, don't let this New York nigga get you in some shit, cuz.
I'm not even blaming him, but he's that boy. something else.
Hey, we gonna strike that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, man. You gotta fuck us up.
Cuz I got a Varway DP coming, cuz.
Oh shit!
I do got another question for you
Go
though.
ahead, bro.
Like I said, your content been pushing. I see you out here. You
that's
you
crazy.
giving out the classes. What's one of the, how can I say, what's one of your best moves like you done made, like that's generating income for you now that you done changed in 26?
Man, it's crazy you asked that, bro. I came into this year with a mentality that every quarter I was going to start a different stream of income. Just coming out of 2025 when I had figured out how to take content and monetize that shit at a high fucking level. When I learned how to make 20,000 on one page, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I was like, I can have 10 of these motherfuckers. And so when I learned it, because I literally had to sit in the lab and just cook and just try to figure it out. And when I finally figured it out, I was like, okay. So last quarter of 2025, I started my content business. I literally gave it to my 23-year-old daughter. Retired her at 23. She ain't got to work for nobody else.
Congratulations
for the rest of her
on
life.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? No, look. For sure.
What is a round of applause button? I didn't want to do that. I forgot which one it was. Round of applause, though.
So the top of the year, I said, well, damn, I done figured something out. I got to put the bros on. I can't just gatekeep the information. That's where we fuck up at. Well, a nigga learn something and be like, no, you ain't tell nobody. Ain't about to tell nobody what I got going on. Yeah,
right.
Nah, nigga, this shit free money. Zuckerberg fucking with niggas. And I'm going to teach niggas how to do it. I say, hey, bro, just buy me lunch. Be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so I started the educational side of things, which is the Ugly Money Community, Ugly Money University, January 1 of 2026. And so to date, we already got over 300 members. And we already have 3 4 to 5 figure earners within my community that quick. And I'm like, and I'm talking about these niggas went from zero.
And that's from January to now. Yeah, that's
because
big.
because the sauce is that bitch saucing. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally took the last year of figuring that shit out so I could teach a nigga in 30 minutes what took me a year to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So, we got that going now. And so the next phase of things is film. So April 1st, I'm switching my focus. I'm still gonna have a community. Now all these are compounding interests now. And that's what I had to learn. I had to learn like, okay, we go over here and start this car wash, nigga, and when we go start the barbershop, we got to keep the car wash going. We got to put bro and them over the car wash, make sure bro and them can keep that car wash going while we go get this barbershop money. Then we go get this barbershop money, we gonna get that laundromat money. What niggas fuck up at is, they be like, all right, fuck that car wash, I got a barbershop now. No, nigga, keep that money going.
Right.
And that's why I had kids. Because now I got kids. Well, I'm like, all right, baby girl, you take care of the content.
The car wash.
My son is taking care of the community. He 15 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He taking care of that situation. So now, Pop, I'm going into the film aspect. So now we're doing independent films because I was on one of the biggest films on Tubi last year, Glow Street. It was at the top of Tubi for like 3-4 months. And I was like, damn, they used my clip to promote the movie. And I'm like, I only had like 2 little scenes in the joint. I'm like, damn, why they use my clip? And the director, Vinny, I fuck with him. He told me, say, man, everybody know your fucking face. You do 10, 20 million views a day.
Right.
And I said, oh shit. And then he showed me how much they made.
Why not use you to promote it?
Right. I said, and I'm on mad. I'm not ahead of
Right.
I'm like, damn. So you mean to tell me that you made over $250,000 in 3 months using my face and my dumb ass ain't make it? Teach me how. Nigga gave me some game. I said, all right, bet. So that's when I started doing the skits.
Right.
I said, I'm gonna use the skits to promote the film because Back to the Apartment is actually gonna be a series now. So I'm using the skits to promote the film. I'm like, if I can get 30 million niggas to watch these skits in 3 months, I can get 3 million motherfuckers to watch that bitch on Tubi.
Facts. Yeah, it's gonna definitely get watched.
Another bag. Yeah. And then I was thinking about doing a movie, but I was like, nah, let's make it a series. Let's keep that bitch going. Because now we could go back to the apartments in LA. We can go back, you know what I'm saying? Go back to apartment in Long Beach. We could keep this situation going.
The series can go further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People be more they be more invested in the characters. And so, yeah, come April 1st, man, that's what we doing. We start casting the second week of April, and we're gonna start shooting by the end of the month.
Man, congratulations, man.
For
I
sure,
wish
bro.
you nothing but more prosperity, more blessings.
And
that's
then plus,
that's
man, there be
big.
some fine ass shit. Like,
You know it is.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man, I'm professional.
Shout out to Atlanta, man. Hey, is the Atlanta allure of Black Hollywood and Black people doing it big financially cap? Because what I seen an article that said Atlanta has one of the biggest wealth gap in the country. And I think some of the highest unemployment rates of Black men in the country. Because we see the small pool of successful Black people when you there, but you don't see the overall aspect. So from the wealthiest to the poorest, that gap is the biggest in the country, or one of.
For sure. Atlanta is the home to the most Black millionaires in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you do see the high end. But just like any city, you're going to have some poverty. So there is some low end there too. So it's the thing about Atlanta is there's so much high end that the normal low end, there's a big gap between that. You know what I'm saying? There's more rich niggas in Atlanta. Not saying the richest niggas in Atlanta, but more rich niggas. There's more per capita rich motherfuckers in Atlanta than anywhere else. And so I think that's motivational. I mean, the fact that you could see a brother that's under 35 years old driving a $250,000 car or living in a $1 million house, you know what I'm saying? In the neighborhood I stay in, a really nice neighborhood, it's us that got the money. You know what I'm saying? In these big ass fucking houses, these mansions and shit.
And this nigga house big. I've been there.
It's all right. You know what I mean? But
house big. That nigga landscaping bill probably about $2,000 a month. Okay.
But
if you walk from the curb to this front door, that's at least 100 yards.
But
you burn some calories.
Yeah.
There you go.
But what I love about it though, bro, is the fact that Atlanta is a place where a Black man can get some money and niggas don't be too mad at him because they too busy getting their own money. You feel what I'm saying? I know for a fact that where I was originally, like in smaller towns that I used to live in, if I drove what I drove now there, I'd have a target on my back. In Atlanta, it just looked like I blend in.
That's regular. Yeah.
not exactly regular, but I blend in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I ain't never seen none of that before. I fuck that nigga, we about to pop him, or we about to rob him, like, oh, okay, there go bro. All right, cool. Cause you see people, you see Tip, you see Walker, you see motherfuckers just randomly like that are
even
accessible.
niggas you don't know who they are.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You see wealth and abundance, so it's not a situation where you are surprised or alarmed by seeing wealth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't never seen a Lambo, when you see a Lambo, like, oh shit. But if you've seen a Lambo every day, it's like, it's another Lambo. And so that's what Atlanta is. It's like, it's another rich nigga. Because we seen the rich nigga at lunch. It's normal because they there. And so that's one thing I like about it, is the fact that it's black owned, it's black ran, and it's black powered.
That got to be great for your mindset every day to see black people getting up, getting to it, versus out here, you don't really see too many. And if you do, you for sure gonna have a target on your back. You for sure got to move around a lot more cautiously than you would driving some bullshit.
For sure.
And we pulled up on Marathon Burger, the one on Melrose, after we was over there with him and his people.
Oh yeah, who is people?
No, he was over there, no jumper. And,
okay, comes out no jumper. Oh, you did the competition.
He was over there, and I saw a guy pull up in a new Maybach truck. I don't know who he was.
Right.
But he pulled up right on the side of Marathon Burger. This goes back to what you were just saying. And when he pulled up, I noticed a security team. He must have been black. Mm. Yeah, just by the car, I could tell too. He was one of the new Maybach trucks, and the security team got out and was standing on the curb, waiting for him to escort it to go inside of the Marathon Burger. So that's LA. In Atlanta, where you see niggas pulling up in everything,
right,
with nobody.
Yeah,
but you'll see. I ain't gonna say you will see that all the time, but on Melrose, you for sure see different type of like foreign cars and shit like that. But I think certain people know they have to move around a certain way. It ain't Atlanta. Y'all don't have, like we said, with the gangs, to where it could be a gang of niggas from a gang that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's what's going on.
Right.
But I think more so people, a lot of precaution, because how many niggas we seen get killed in Cali that maybe you would be like, you should have hopped out like that.
No, it's definitely, and that's something that, every time I come out here, every time I say something to someone about I'm coming out here, they always say, yo, be safe, be safe, be safe. And I'm like,
I swear to God, that's what niggas
be careful, bro. You know, I'm like, nigga, that shit paradise, bro. Like, and it really make me think, and given I'm never complacent in safety, but it makes me think like, well, are the people that are getting involved in shit on bullshit, and that's why?
They trying to get involved. They want the look that comes with the bullshit without being involved in it, without realizing
you're
going to be involved.
Yeah, they want to come out here, look like they in the set, and they didn't. Hold on, cuz that come with a price.
Yeah.
Then when they get caught in the bullshit, it's like, oh, Cali, no, nigga. You could have came out here with the Melrose.
Right.
You could have went to Newport.
Yep.
Like, you could have been doing
like,
fly
because
shit.
I didn't seen Kevin Gates borderlines like Santa Monica by itself, no security. I done seen people like Dame and certain people, they stay at certain hotels. Just they're not going to hood spots,
right?
Like, so a regular person see, oh damn, that's Dame. Or
yeah,
that's
I'm
somebody.
definitely not going nowhere.
No, I'm saying, but them the most people that's looking to be like, well, I didn't hit LA unless I hit certain parts.
They want to go to the projects.
Right. They want to go to Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah, I did that. I came first when I was living out here. So I took a tour this right after Nipsey got killed. I wanted to see where the shop was. So I drove over there. I'm from the hood. I'm from the project. So I know how to move, kind of like, So my story is I pull up, and my first thing, I was saddened because this is where the man got killed at. I'm like, damn, I never met the man, but I just connected to him. Don't know why. Connected to him. But man, just to see all the people in front of y'all, I'm sure y'all probably seen it. They were selling weed and hats and merch. They had turned that shit to a flea market, bro. And so I pull up. It's a gang of niggas. And I'm riding in a little whip. I jump out, nigga, shit. I don't even shut the car off. I leave the windows down, everything. Yeah. I'm posturing. I'm letting nigga know, like, I understand how it go. You can't get out, bloop, 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 shutting doors. So I move through, man, and do my thing, man. But definitely, I kept my energy where they knew, like, I'm like, not that I belong, but I let them know
you up there for a reason.
I'm up there for a reason. Yeah, I'm not up there just on no goofy shit. You know, so I think you can move like that when people know. Oh, he's
Yeah,
solid.
if you're looking
He
for
ain't on no dumb
bullshit,
shit.
bullshit gonna find you.
Yeah, that's every time.
And I think I don't move with that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I come in peace and love. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I shake a mother hand, it's love and respect. You know what I mean? Because I really mean that until it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I think that if you look for the bullshit, the bullshit gonna find it. Bullshit is always readily around. But if you operate and vibrate high, only the bullshit that is destined for you is going to find you. And that's
right.
That's
Nine times out of 10, when you vibrating high, it's like you moving off a God spirit to the point where you just you got somebody guiding you already.
Right.
Yeah.
To the point where, like you said, if you looking for it, you're gonna attract that. You're gonna find what you're looking for.
Yeah. And that's with anything. Though. You can go to any city. It's not just California. You go to any city.
Exactly.
Brother, I've lived in Augusta, Georgia. You go to certain parts of Augusta, Georgia, talking crazy, and somebody gonna be on your head.
Like, bro, I went to Chicago, didn't hear one gunshot.
Right.
I didn't hear one gunshot.
But if you
the whole
go
weekend
down there looking for the bullshit, like, yeah, bro, fuck O Block.
And it's crazy because when I went to the O, one of them niggas that went to O Block at like 11 something at night, and it wasn't how you perceive it to be.
Right.
So it might be different
And these
strokes.
people's real lives. Like these people bro, these niggas ain't out here expecting your tourist ass to come out here and throw some shit up. Like niggas living their real life.
I don't even think that, but I guess because they get moments of it's like being in a vlog. You get a moment of seeing a gang of niggas out there that you think this how it is every day.
Yeah.
Like that's why I be telling people like the hood ain't always all bad.
Right.
Now when it get bad, it's bad, but for the most part, they living regular lives.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you show up to a nigga hood when you don't really see a lot of people, that mean they're at war.
Mm.
So niggas ducked off right at that time. You know what I mean?
It be like that too. It be like that.
When niggas at war, niggas ain't being on Front Street.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm
So
cool. You don't
niggas
gotta take me to the trenches, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I did not work this hard
To go back to
it. I mean, I done seen it. I done been. I could
afford beachfront.
I may have been yours. I might have been to yours, but I've been to enough of them.
Even when
when
I think about what you were saying, like pulling up on Crenshaw and Slauson, you have people all over the world pulling up over there. Just imagine how big that would have been because he was changing the trajectory of how Crenshaw and Slauson was viewed. That was becoming more like of a staple point
for
LA.
I got a Crenshaw shirt.
See,
that's why I bought my Crenshaw shirt from. I bought it from right there for that reason. And I lived in LA at that time, man. I had never even been over there. That was I just went over there because of that. I'd never been to Long Beach until I came over here with y'all the last time.
But
I lived in LA for 2 years.
I like fly shit, man. I ain't worked this hard, like you said, to just be stuck in the hood where niggas was already at. I could afford beachfront. I could afford high rise. I want to be with a big booty, fine model bitches at. What the fuck I want to be in the trenches with niggas for?
Yeah, and it's no disrespect, bro. We love, we never forget where the fuck we came from, bro. But respect where the fuck I'm at and respect where the hell I'm trying to go.
Man.
And I say this every time. That was the goal from the jump. It wasn't this, it was to survive this, not be stuck here forever. So regardless, people can still act like that. Most people that's doing that is because it ain't that they want to be there. You're stuck, nigga. You're stuck.
I'm outside. You ain't got no choice. What is you talking about? See at work, nigga, with the house key, you can't get in. You're stuck outside, nigga.
Yeah. So
fuck out of here.
And it just gets to a point, though, you want more, you should want more for yourself. And that goes back to what we was talking about earlier, the mindset of not loving yourself, not caring or knowing the value. You think you're invaluable to be even get to a certain point. So you can't even imagine somebody else doing it. That's where I think a lot of the hate come from.
Bro, I got a position of compassion when it comes to that, though, because sometimes people don't got nothing to compassion to, bro. Like when I was in the projects, I didn't even know I was in the projects. I had to go to another neighborhood. I thought it was normal. I thought everybody lived like that.
At this day and age now, when you can see the other side of the world through a phone, we didn't have that.
Right.
Yeah. You couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine Atlanta besides the stories that my mama told me. Okay. Because she actually even been out there. So outside of that type of stuff, I think now it's like, it can be done. There's too many people you've seen examples of making a set. At this point, it's like you're not even trying. That's just all that is.
And you're not fucking with the streaming. You ain't trying to tap into the streaming. The streamers, they cracking right now. They got the motion. They got the rappers wanting to be streamers. They got the ball players wanting to be streamers.
That's the new game. The rap game.
The IRL
everybody
shit.
running to.
Shouts out my brother Slumpster, man. he's been putting it on me, you know, like, bro, you need to
Pause.
IRL, you know.
Pause. Super pause.
Okay,
Oh my God.
You put them on me, nigga. You super pause. I don't know what they got going on.
Cuz tried to cuss. Hold on, yeah. Then he trying to put it on Cuz. Cuz tried to voodoo the episode.
Hey man, I stand corrected. We've talked
Super
about
pause,
it. We've
man.
talked about it. I even thought about doing some streaming yesterday. It's just, for me, I would just have to have a designated person that's setting up all, because I gotta move so quick and I be here, there, and everywhere. I don't have time to make. Is the stream going? Check the chat. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I could find somebody that is you know, just reliable
Dedicated.
to do it, yeah, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we doing anyway. You know, if I shoot my podcast live half the time, and that's really just streaming. You just keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? So if I could find something, if I could find the right team around it, yeah, I fuck with it, because I think that's probably one of the things that's missing from streaming is just like some real grown man shit.
Yeah, because I think most of the streaming shit, to me, is like it's orchestrated. They're creating situations.
1,000%.
You know, ain't nobody doing all that shit every day, all day. Like
Right.
the bitches signing contracts, NDAs, and shit like
Some
that.
of them niggas losing their minds off that
It's
shit.
being
Talking about streaming
manufactured.
too much. Didn't Consinet quit?
Yeah,
Well, he ran up a bag. He said he up like 200 M's. So he ain't got
but
to
he Cuz never really wanted to be a streamer. He wanted to get that bag.
Because it turns into a job. Now you
Yeah.
got to be on 16 hours a day, 10 hours a day, like a 9 to 5. It go from being fun
Man,
to
I know a nigga
fucking
that
Right.
changed his life with that shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to my boy Finesse, man. He was in a couple of my movies, and man, all of a sudden he just disappeared. Next thing I know, that nigga showed up on one of them streaming platforms in Asia. I can't think.
Oh,
of the name.
Cub was booming. He was
And,
anime shit.
And he won like a contest, and so the nigga, he don't even go outside no more. Like this nigga literally be in his house.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to be.
And when he's in a car,
That
he's
big,
streaming in the car.
Caged in. Yeah,
When he
that's
go
how.
to a restaurant, he's streaming. This
But
nigga
who
whole
I
life is streaming.
one person I do see, I'm not big on watching the streamers, but I be seeing clips of like the streamer with Rampage.
Yeah,
He be looking like he having a ball, and
I fuck with him.
he carry himself a certain way, like
and
you said. as a man.
that's what my people was telling me. Was like, yo, bro, the only like real grown man streamers like Rampage. And I'm like, he like, nigga, all these fine shit you be around, like niggas be wanting it, because I mean, there's some perks to doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a plethora of just some fine shit around. It's like,
Let
nigga,
me
just
tell
tuck the
you,
camera
man.
on.
Atlanta,
man.
you just walk outside.
I went to this.
Yeah,
brother-
you
I went to
streaming
this
out there,
brother-
you be going crazy. I would like to. I would fuck with the streaming, but I can't see myself streaming 24/7.
Right.
Like that's just it. Have to be like a 5-6 hour limit or something. Like them niggas losing their minds doing 24 hours.
Don't let Biz get this next comment off. He about to say too much.
All right, I'm real careful to say
Fuck
something
up,
crazy.
Biz.
He knew where I was going. He knew where I was
That's
going.
where
with
he
shit.
going. That's
He tried to
offline.
derail me and
That's
shit.
off camera. What's this episode brought to us by?
He said that nigga threw too many flags. See?
Look,
Flag on the flag.
Fucking play.
There you
I
go.
gotta take my mic then.
Hey, you should have knew he came
We gonna
in
start
with
giving niggas 3 fouls up
the,
here.
You should have knew. Came in with the lavender hoodie and the Crocs on. No socks. Fuck Cub got going
Crowd
on.
thinking he had the beach and stuff.
high-ass shorts on.
This
The
nigga
fuck
crazy.
got going
Oh,
on?
man.
I love, bro.
They own me. They own me.
Oh, man.
Sorry,
But nah,
cuz.
hey,
I'm
that-
honorary Crip. I'm in Long Beach.
Shout out to the Marcy Projects, man. Shout out to NY. I gotta
Yeah,
get
for
back
sure.
out there too. I'm trying to go IRL
Man,
streaming
hey,
NY.
man, I love y'all boys, man. And I mean, and pause on that too, since y'all want to give me ahead of time.
Nah, you
Nah,
good.
That's
you good.
regular.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yeah.
But no, man, y'all got great energy, great perspective, man. And it's good to see brothers from all different,
Sure.
man, different ages. Man, we got all different perspectives. And just so people know, man, this is organic. There's no script here. There was no pre-production meeting here.
No
They met us
pre-prepared.
outside the studio. They said, hey, come on in. We started a natural organic person. This nigga said, hey, hold on, nigga. Don't say nothing else, y'all niggas. Let me cut the cameras on. And we went for it.
Nah, but
Man,
you know, real
I ain't
shit.
even opened
real,
the laptop.
real shit, bro. Like I appreciate y'all genuine. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too,
Like-
man. I appreciate y'all.
Like
bro.
y'all from the West Coast, but y'all remind me of home.
They
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
y'all
feel
like some
me?
niggas from back our way,
And
really.
so, because it's a shit bag in every city. It's a bitch ass nigga in every city. It's some real niggas in every city. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find out which one is which. or whatever, I can definitely say that y'all some real ones that I met out this bitch. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
We appreciate you. That's
know what they
love
say,
for
man.
sure.
It's always a treat when real niggas meet.
Man, y'all always come with good energy, man. We definitely fuck with y'all. For sure.
Every time, because even when bro told me when y'all was talking, as soon as he said, that's easy layup for sure. Tell Cub pull up because it's like you said, the energy always right.
I can't wait till y'all come down there. So
I need to be down
Return the favor.
Soundbox, cuz.
Return the favor, son.
Hey, I went on the show after we left him. Me and him, we started a Ugly Money News, and he and we made some episodes, man. I got a lane for y'all. While I was sitting here while I was talking, I got a lane for y'all, man. I'm plugged in with a camera.
Is that right?
With Your Welcome Network, and I'll be on there on Alienated Podcast. I don't know if y'all be watching. I'll be on there with Big Homie.
The Conspiracy?
Yeah,
that's my bad. I fuck with that.
So I'm on Off the Grid Network. So I'll be on there, man. And I was just thinking about y'all's show while I was sitting here, and I was like, damn, these brothers would be a dope ass.
Far away or no way, man.
Yeah, you gotta bring us
no
up
way.
there.
I was like, man, these brothers would be dope to be on there, man. So, I got a podcast studio, man, in Vegas, man. So y'all more than welcome to come, man, and shoot with us boys up there.
Yeah, let's
go.
Have
Definitely
y'all
gonna
on the
tap
show.
We
in.
was been supposed to line with Big Money CC for sure.
Yeah, man, that's
Ben
easy
should have
work.
been on the show a long
That's
time
easy work,
ago.
man. We could get that going.
Tinfoil hat gang. I get in that Anunnaki bag real quick.
Oh, yeah, I see you. When I said that shit, you lit up. You was like, yeah.
Tinfoil hat gang. Nigga, I know what's going on.
Nah, but is y'all getting in that bag with them females? That'll go up.
Oh yeah, the red pill.
Nah, because they both already go in by themselves. They get a tag team, it'll be ugly. Because he be having about 4 or 5 of them up there. Yeah.
Oh, man,
Red pill viral is different.
When Viral come, I'm about to bring the whole panel for him to go
Bring the
through.
heavy hitters.
It is okay for me to say what I want to say. So when I went to film the shows with him, he had something called the Big Booty Barbecue.
Oh yeah.
And man, so I hop off the plane, and my boy picked me up. I used to live in Atlanta, so they drive me to the location. And when I get there, man, it's going down like a broken elevator in that motherfucker, boy, fast. I look around, man, this nigga got a concert going. The motherfucking nigga out there selling food.
Yeah.
Man, people politicking.
It was a movie.
It was a.
Our barbecue.
It was more than a party. It was more. Let me tell you, it was more like a celebration, man. People was really getting into each other, connecting, building, politicking, and it was that.
It was good energy.
It was that, bro.
Big Booty Barbecue. I'm sold already.
Yeah.
I'm sold off the name, nigga. I'm pulling up. Big Booty and Barbecue. I'm pulling up.
That sound like a Tubi movie right
Count
there.
the
That's how I used to do it. Like I used to have barbecues at my crib, right? But I'm the nigga that ain't about to invite a whole bunch of niggas. I'm gonna be real. My brothers, my close family, but it'd be like 10, 15 chicks, and they all really know a bunch of fine shit.
Right.
So one time I had like 10, 15 girls. We over there cooking and shit or whatever. And niggas like, damn, bro, you got a Big Booty Barbecue or something? Like, nigga, everything in that bitch. I'm like, boy, that's a name. And I ended up turning it into an event, man. Make that shit a real thing. Like, and yeah, baby, it's a nice event.
So what is these, like your summertime event?
Yeah. We're gonna have another one. Big Booty Barbecue.
So I went on the show with him. We did our episodes, man. Ugly Money News. Then he invited me to his platform, and I did a episode on his Ugly Money podcast, man. And that was a wonderful situation, man. We covered some great topics, man. All I can tell you, man, is it's refreshing, man. When that's why I invite and I want to make all of us, I think that's the goal. That's the part of the alchemy. It's one of what you want. All of us need to collectively collaborate at all times, man.
At all times.
At all times and be a part of each other's success.
We can live stream.
Nah, for sure.
You ain't always got to be physically in the studio. We could just tap in from time to time. But look, I'm going to let y'all finish y'all convos. I got to drop my son off to training. So,
real dad shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Maybe y'all be done. Maybe y'all won't. I'll be right back, though. But definitely tap in the group chat. Give me your line. We got to line that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to line that up with the Vegas joint. We'll make it happen. But it's always good seeing y'all boys, man. I'll be back.
Man, peace, man. Excuse my city, brother. Yes, sir. Watch that leg.
Sorry, Gray handle that one.
Nah,
Let me have this thing. Wow. But now I'm gonna definitely have to get involved in one of them parties for sure.
Yeah, man, we have a good time, dog. I don't do shit unless I'm enjoying it. I don't do nothing no more for the money. If I don't really enjoy it, I ain't gonna do it. I don't give a fuck how much you pay. I finally got to the point where I got enough paper where I could tell a nigga no for buy some bread. So it'd just be like, is this shit gonna make me, am I gonna have a good day? Is it gonna make me smile? Am I gonna enjoy this? If it's not, it's too much like a job and I don't wanna do it.
You think that's more important? You think that's more important now just because where you at? So what's somebody that's starting out do? What would you, say if you had to start over right now and somebody was trying to get into the content space, what were some things that you think they should do jumping in it?
Well, first you gotta figure out. You gotta put your time in. You gotta put your 10,000 hours of art of mastery. You gotta master it. So a lot of times when people trying to get in content, they just don't post enough. It's like nigga, you gotta get these niggas 100 clips before you figure out what the fuck they want from you. So a lot of people don't even realize what they want from them because you trying to get at people what you want them to have. They don't want that, nigga. You trying to sell these niggas. You trying to sell these niggas Percocets, nigga. These niggas want Xanax,
right?
You see what I'm saying? But until you put it all out there, you put the Percs, the Xanax, the Adderalls. You put everything out there on the table, and you see like, goddamn, these Xanax is selling. You feel what I'm saying? Then you'll know. And so I think like content creators like consistency. Like, bro, the fuck you only posting once every goddamn 2 months? How the hell is you a content creator? It's impossible for you to grow. And so, if I tell anybody day one, like, hey, bro, you got to take a crack at this shit every day. Every day I want a new thing. I want to get paid every day. So why wouldn't I post nothing? I want to get paid every single day.
Right.
Don't you want to make money every day?
Of course.
Shit, goddamn it. Well, if I can post on this motherfucking app for free and I can make me a couple grand, then why the fuck wouldn't I post it? Shit. That's just how I do it. And so I think that's like the main thing is just like volume. Like people have to actually post and not be scared to go through the 5 3 views.
Through the phases.
I started from 0 like everybody else, G. My YouTube was at 0 just like everybody else. My Instagram was at 0. My Facebook damn sure was at 0. Yeah, you got to go through that 2 process, 30 views. You got to go through that. Yeah, right. Nigga, by next month, it'll be 300 views and 20 likes.
You can't skip the process.
Nah, nigga, that's ugly money. Ups and downs, the highs and lows, everything between your first dollar and your first million. Right. So niggas just look at the finished product and be like, oh yeah, bro, up. Like, nigga, 3 years ago, I was less than where you at. Nigga, the quickest way to get there is just to do it every day.
The problem is, I think, man, it's a lot of people, they miss that step. They want a fast track right there where you are. They want to say, hey, instant gratification. I just want the instant success. They don't want to go through all the pains.
Ain't the word.
And I think that's what a lot of people.
That's how motherfuckers get scammed. Because they trying to skip the work.
Too thirsty.
The only way you're going to get it, bro, is do the work. There's no shortcut for the work. And after you do the work, yeah, people will want to, definitely help your process along and get you some knowledge so you can learn where you're going. I'm definitely a fan of mentorships. If this nigga doing what you already did, or this nigga doing what you trying to do, yeah, tap in with that nigga. Go buy that nigga, lunch or whatever, and try to pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? If you could stop me from making the mistakes that you already made, hey, damn right, I'm gonna throw you some bread. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you got to do it every day. And I think that a lot of people they want the trophies, but they don't want to go to the first practice.
Have you ever used say if you put some content out and it gave you a great amount of views?
Right.
Have you ever recycled that type of content? Because I think a lot of people don't just even know how to be creative in a sense, or are scared to ask people like, hey, can you do this content with me? Can you record with me? Or worrying about how people gonna think about it. Even though in their heart, they might want to be real content creators.
Right.
And they allow fear to dictate their movements in a sense. So have you ever, just to get back to that point, have you ever used clips that went viral and then maybe months later just put them back out again, trying to make more cash off of those?
Most fucking definitely. I done posted some shit 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a little some of the game that we talk about in the Ugly Money community. Like Facebook is a monetization freaking powerhouse. Like, it's no limit to much money. You can post on that bitch 100 times a day if you want to. And they paying you every time a nigga look at your shit. So why the fuck wouldn't you post it again? And you can double post it. It ain't going, what I'm saying?
Change nothing.
Yeah. Now YouTube, I wouldn't do that. But certain apps, I know all the, on the community, I'll tell y'all exactly where. But Facebook is one of them.
Is the community, can they tap into the community? How do they reach to get to the community?
All you got to do is DM the word content to any of my pages or whatever. DM the word CONTENT content or whatever. Or any link is in my bio. It's a school community. All you got to do is go to school and go to Ugly Money community. But you could double post on that bitch. So why wouldn't we? But I got this video, right? That I had a cup and I was like, if I put my hand in this cup, would you drink it? She was like, no. And I said, well,
I seen that one.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't men cheat on white women? I done posted that bitch 8 times.
That motherfucker still
Every
going
time that bitch, a couple of racks. Every time. I'm about to post that bitch next week. It's about that time.
about that time.
You see what I'm saying? So if you got something at work, shit, boy, if it ain't broke, don't fix
Don't
it.
fix it. Damn right.
And it just took me a while to figure out what the people wanted from me. I thought they wanted something else because I knew what I wanted to give them. But nah, they wanted me to talk that shit. I had no idea until I talked that shit.
So how did you recognize? You was just trying different.
What was your come-to moment?
Yeah, was you trying
Pause,
different avenues? You just, or did the I don't give a fuck mindset kicked in? You like, I'm gonna just do this shit how I'm doing it wrong.
I was trying to make everybody happy when I first started podcasting. But if everybody likes you, nobody loves you. And so I had to learn how to pick a side. What happened was I was on YouTube Live, a live stream with a girl that I used to talk to. And we were talking about Megan and Tory. And at the time, you know, of course, I was Team Tory, she was Team Megan, and da-da-da-da. And she kept on cutting me off when I speak. Because when a woman don't agree with a man, she's not gonna listen to him. And you really can't out-talk her. Until I realized, I was like, damn, I'm trying to get my point across, but she keep cutting me off every time I get to the talking. I'm like, man, this is my motherfucking soundboard. This is my motherfucking mic. I muted her mic, pushed the bomb, and went the fuck off, right?
Oh, went crazy.
Crazy, right?
That
I'm
was
like,
born.
yeah, I know damn well, Megan, you know, Tory ain't shoot that girl up. I went crazy.
Yeah.
And then that was the first time that I had ever got something called a super chat. I was like, it was like $3.99 super chat. I'm like, what the fuck is this money? And then like the chat just went up. And I'm like, oh shit. Men don't get heard by women when women don't agree with them. I called my boy Biz. I said, Biz, hey man.
Shout out Biz.
Hey, let's call like 5 or 6 girls and let's ask them some triggering ass questions and mute their mics.
I need to make sure this is real.
That was some ingenious shit, man, on the fly.
Nah, it definitely is, and it make it more better because for one, you be speaking facts.
Right.
For two, it's entertaining, and for three, we all know how much bullshit that be spewing out their mouths and don't give you a chance to speak.
And I let them talk.
Yeah.
I let them talk.
Yeah. Let me get my logic across first.
I want them to go ahead and hang yourself, baby. I'm gonna let you talk.
Oh, he definitely do
And
that.
then when it's my turn to talk, bitch, it's my turn to talk. You ain't about to overtalk me when I'm talking, goddammit. And that's your main problem. I let you talk. I let you talk that bullshit for 5 minutes.
That's that you know that Kevin Hart. Are you done? Are you done, bitches?
So
You
for
done
any of
because
you
I'm gonna
women
combat all
and
that.
then you future women that's gonna go on his show, let me tell you something in advance. Eat glue, bitch, and shut the fuck up.
Well, you know, we let them talk. And you know, and to be totally honest, bro, there's a lot of women that come on the show that actually got some sense. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get the button pushed on them every time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, when I was on that, bro, you had them nigga bitches standing on the side of me, man. Well, them 2 Viking ass bitches, bro. Them motherfuckers go to listen to nothing you said.
But you know.
Logic was off, everything was
But
fucked
either
up.
way, the ones that don't listen, they make for great content. Because it don't be what I say to them. When they leave out, every woman that's ever left my show left smiling, happy, and taking pictures. It's when I post that shit and they see the reflection of themselves in the mirror. When they see what people really think about how they think, they see how ugly they are.
Right, and now you gotta revisit yourself, things you didn't want, or the things you never been told about yourself. Right. And now you go down the line. It's crazy that you say that because I don't want to say something similar, but he had a similar moment where the girl made up a whole situation, talking about she was dealing with a man, was married for 10 years, never knew the nigga was married, all type of shit, X, Y, and Z. Long story short, I ain't even saying shit.
Right.
He going back and forth with her.
Right.
She must have seen it. That clip must have took off through TikTok, everything else. Right. Nigga, the girl start hitting him up, and your brother ain't shit, because I'm like, how you mad at me for what you said? And cuz asked you a question, you looked stupid. Right. But I do understand that, but I understand what goes on. The emotions come, the logic goes out the window.
For sure. The avoiding accountability too. And you know, and when they faced with it, because you know, the comment section, listen, baby, I can't cuss you out the way the comment section can. I don't even have, the comment section is the most undefeated comedian in the world. That's
you
the
can't
funniest.
win.
No.
Hey, the shit in the comments, I'm like, yo, nigga, why didn't I think of that?
Exactly.
So,
I was telling him yesterday.
They done said some shit about me in the comments, and I'll be like, that shit was funny as hell. I gotta give you that one. Yeah, for
I was
sure.
telling him something on the way yesterday. We was on our way to maybe the No Jumper and that thing. And I was saying, man, I even have commented on some of his shows, and I've gotten into it with the contestants and shit. Like, I'm in with the women like they had it with me now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so it'd be funny, man. They be scraped up. I think.
Yeah, I tell them though. I be telling them like, listen, I'm gonna post this comment. We're gonna post the comment. I said, don't read the comments. She be like, why not? I'm like, I'm telling you, don't read the comments.
You gotta have thick skin.
Next day, I see 130 fucking notifications up under this damn. I'm like, she going back and forth with them niggas. Hey, I love it because it helped my algorithm.
Right. The more you argue and doing all that.
I purposely want, I be looking for a moment that some woman will come on under my post and disagree with me because I know the bros is going to get on her ass.
Everybody going to tap in. You ain't even got to defend it no more.
I don't got to do it no more. I don't got to say nothing.
I said what I said.
That's all. I said what I said. It's like, that's stupid, man. Nigga be like, bitch, you're stupid.
And then you know, when you not in the content space, you don't understand the level of the people that troll you.
Right.
You don't understand a lot of different things. So some people might just get on here just to trigger you. They might not even
That's all they're doing.
believe nothing they're saying. They just get on there and say something. Now they back and forth in the comments, going crazy. So
man, you know the worst shit I hate though. I'm be real with you. I mean, trolling shit is one thing. When another man gets on the internet and is talking about another man, like how he look or why is he this? That shit is homo to me, man. You know, if you're gonna comment about his narrative, comment about his narrative. You're like, man, why homie got them braids on? Why he got that?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of shit, man. For you niggas that do that, man, that's homo. Comment about another man. Comment about them chicks, nigga.
Yeah, but that type of shit, you can't let that bother you. You just gotta.
But it just be whack to me when niggas do that. You must like the nigga that much. You know what
I think when we make the decision not to be regular niggas, we have to develop the thickest skin in the world. Like, brother, and this one thing I would tell any content creator as well, like, if you want to step in this, the moment that you decide not to be normal, you better know exactly who you are and develop the thickest skin in the world, because motherfuckers will call you everything but a child of God. You feel what I'm saying? But I know who I am, so it never hits. I never give a you know what I give a fuck? I give a fuck when somebody would send something from somebody else about me and they think I give a fuck. That bother me. Like this. Wendy Williams got something to say about Nietzsche. If you send me this shit and I'm like, bro, you saw this shit? I'm like, you think I give a fuck? It'll bother me that you think I give a fuck about what she said.
Nah, yeah, because now I'm just irritated. Because you even had the nerve. I didn't give a fuck, and you had to send me this because you thought I gave a fuck, and I still don't give a fuck. Don't send me no dumbass shit like this.
I don't even give a fuck.
Let their ass talk, because this wouldn't even reach my universe, nigga, if it wasn't for you.
Right. Yeah. And so that'd be the thing. It was like the fact that you think I give a fuck, that's the thing that I give a fuck about, because why do you think that this is something that we should give a fuck about?
True.
We shouldn't give a fuck about it.
And even when it comes, and I want to say this too, because even when it comes to this space that I'm in, when y'all see me up here, don't send me the bullshit. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to entertain it. It's not going to be brought up by me. It's not, most of that shit is, and y'all know what I mean, especially when it comes to our shit out here. Like, I don't care what nobody else got going. I'm focused on what we moving forward and building with like-minded people.
Right.
Correct.
That's the progress. I'm going to say that's the word of the day. Progress and moving progressive in a way that benefits everybody. So I look at it like that. Anything else, I really don't be giving a fuck about entertaining. My life is too real to be worrying about what these motherfuckers got going on. Like you said, worrying about your braids or anything else.
Yeah,
so,
that should be crazy.
Like, a nigga don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we say what we say on these platforms, and it's for y'all to ingest and make that. My end of the conversation is over when the camera goes on.
So we do open ourselves up to perspective taking, which is good. But then you're going to have negative perspective taking, then you just have outright just bullshit because a motherfucker bored.
Yeah. And
he live in the middle of Idaho, and without that phone, nobody knew your ass existed, motherfucker.
I'm cool with it. Because a bad comment and a good comment read the same way in the algorithm. So a motherfucker could talk good about me or talk bad about me. Either way, it's still a comment. Either way, I still got paid for it.
And you still contributed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and drop
it. If you say something crazy enough, another motherfucker gonna go back and forth with you for the rest of the day. That's helping me get a bag, and I'm over here with some that you ain't some fine shit. Some shit that I don't got no business fucking with. I'm over, you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, we love the comment. Hey, we love chat, man. We love them chat niggas. Hey, we gotta keep the chat niggas and the chat women going. All
right, since now, you like you said, you done retired your kids. Or your daughter, for right now, at least till the son get to of age. Has making money made your life more simpler or more complicated? And I mean of course, the lifestyle is going to always be better, you know, but far as people around you, the expectations, are people different now, or are people, because you already at that point where it's like, you can't, I'm sure you can't move around Atlanta without being known or go certain places.
He can't move without here.
Yeah, nah,
I picked him up from the airport before he can get in the car. Somebody like, hey,
that's what I mean. No, just in general, he's more known now. You coming more into your, I don't want to say celebrity status.
Right.
At that
it's
point,
it's trending upward.
Yeah. So is it harder for you now to manage when it comes to just money or expectations?
I remember a time there was a song that Biggie had out called "More Money, More Problems," and I used to think like whoever made that song ain't never been broke before. That's when I was broke.
Right.
I had $5,000 worth of problems back then. $5,000 would have solved everything. I had to got my phone back on, could have got my car note paid, my insurance paid, and goddamn paid my rent. For $5,000, all my problems in life would have been solved. And there became a time in my life where I had $2 million worth of problems. So fuck yeah, it's way worse. It's way different. Hold on. Look, could be pretty cooking. So there was a time in my life where before I had money, the problems that I had were smaller problems. You know, but for a person that has nothing, shit, 5,000 is a lot. But for a motherfucker that got 5,000, that 2 million is astronomical. So it does come with more responsibility. It does come with more stress. And that's why you have to learn to create and build an amazing team, because you can only go as far as the weakest link on your team. The weakest nigga on my team is how far that's the capacity of my team operations. So I always make sure that I try to put good people around me and good people in position, you know, in my company and in my structures, because we're only gonna go as far as you, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Okay, you being a leader of your team, what's some key or core things that you think need to be in play for that to be smooth, like for the foundation to stay solid?
Right. Well, I always said, I can teach a real nigga how to hold a camera. I can't teach a bitch ass cameraman how to be a real nigga.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I look at who the person is as a human being. Are you a type of person that I would even allow to be around me in a regular setting? Will we ever be cool? Do you got moral compass? Are you a sleaze bag? Are you a scumbag? Because I can't teach you how to be a real nigga. I can't teach you to get raised right. Your mama should have already did that. I look at good people, and then I teach good people how to do certain tasks sometimes.
Because that eliminates a lot of the unnecessary problems, because your character is intact. And so now all I got to do is teach you how to.
And now he may not be as talented as this fuck nigga right here.
Right.
But I'm going to get more done and be more successful with this good nigga than the fuck nigga. Because this guy over here is going to try to crash, try to slash me out at any point in time. Right. My cameraman, man, that nigga, he ain't never touched the camera before. I taught him. You feel what I'm saying? But the nigga show up, he go above and beyond for me. He go shout out my boy Ricky.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ricky.
Right. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I rather empower good people and only keep good people around me. I'm not just keeping motherfuckers around me because they know something. Fuck that. I'll build within. I'll teach my niggas how to do the shit before I got them go out here and let another nigga come in my situation and be a cancer to it.
You know, I think that's the problem with a lot of, celebrityism too, man. Like even this documentary that 50 put out. You know, the first thing I said, man, y'all may know or may not know, like, I got some.
What documentary you talking about?
The 50 Cent documentary on P. Diddy.
Yeah.
and I've got some personal connections and ties, people that know that between Diddy now that on the business tip. And and I've been in this company a few times. But the first single thing that I noticed with Diddy is I was like, man, those tapes would have never gotten out had you had your own team of people to have that information. Because when you didn't pay, guess what they did?
But they said some of his team was the ones that leaked some of that, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that them people was an outside camera team, man. Them wasn't his people.
But even with his situation, I just look at it on another perspective. Like you said, a judge of character. if you had good people or you was a good person,
This is true.
people wouldn't be trying to come out and be so easily bought or easily accessible, or you
This is true.
or you wouldn't even have been making them the type of behavior habits that you had become a problem because you ain't taking care of your people. What's stopping them from not fucking you over at some point?
I think that was a lot of it, man. You know, now when I review the tapes, man, and you know, I look at it like a lot of shit. First of all, I don't wish no man to jail. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
And some of the things that they accused him for, that shit was heinous. Do I think she was complicit? Yes. Is he has some lewd sexual behaviors? Yes. Was he high and is he freaky, man? Yes.
He was a freak.
Is she a sub? Yes. But to put like that he was playing with the kids and shit on them, and what happened to the shit they said?
I don't really see. I feel like
it was bullshit.
I feel like the media did all that, and I think most
you know.
people knew not to really dive into that until we seen things about it. I just look at it like I just look at it. To me, overall, when you moving up in these spaces, do right by people, do good business, be straight up, be stand up, and stop trying to like cut corners in a way of knocking somebody else out the way, thinking you can't. It's enough for everybody, in my opinion. And I think on your way up is the people you gonna need on that way down.
They say that always. That's universal law. Yeah.
Because it's no way that, well, like I said, if you being a good person, you being a good nigga, and I know this, if I fall, we could be each other crutch. If something happens to where it's like, nah, come pull up over here, come get us, we gonna help your shit get back cracking. Or whatever the case it may be. And I think if you have those relationships built over the time span you had, nigga, you wouldn't have been up where you at.
Well, it was for him. I just think with a lot of celebrityism too, man. Man, I'll give you a saying. My father would say, man, he said the ego is the most hideous thing you could see. You can see it with the human eye. I think he just became an egomaniac, man, and he became delusioned by his own ego. He became power thirsty, and he just dominated people, man. I think that gave him a bad look.
Sometimes niggas forget they niggas.
True.
Get this money, and you know, get to go to the big hobnob parties, and you forget you're still a nigga. You know, that's what Ho said on goddamn OJ. You know, hey, OJ, you still a nigga, bro.
And they wasn't really getting that when Ho said that.
And Diddy, he was one of them ones that thought that he was above the law. And you know, he
was for a while.
He was. But every dog has his day. And so, you know, the same people you see on your way up, you see on the way down. So I always want to make sure that I try to treat everybody with love and respect, because
Me too, man.
You never know when the janitor gonna end up owning the building, dog. Because I was a janitor once, and I own a couple of buildings.
That part right
and
there.
I remember all them niggas that looked at me and played with me weird.
And tables do turn.
They turn like a motherfucker.
Tables do turn.
Success be the sweetest revenge, though. Like, I don't even wish a nigga bad after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on my way up, niggas played, boy. Played. Yeah, bro, I'm about to hit you, about to do something. Red phone, goddamn. Okay, cool, bet. Now it's like, hey, bro,
have them same people,
hey, bro, yeah.
Have them, they doubling back,
of course.
And what's your reaction with that?
I'm unreachable because I do not wish you bad. I just wish you to not be around me.
Right, because I tried with you.
I tried.
I
don't wish nothing bad on you.
You didn't see the value. I'm the same nigga that you didn't value.
Right.
Just remember that.
Yeah. I don't see the man. A girl I used to talk to, her sister just hit me this past week. A bitch that I had to send back to the apartments. And she was like, it's important. You know, it's about my sister. She's in the hospital. Can you please call me? And I said, prayers for her. I will opt out of that conversation. Bitch, we done. I'm not about to, you no longer have access to me no more.
This is not that type of place.
Yeah, you don't, once I like you, I'm not about to like you again. And once I fuck with you, I ain't about to fuck with you again. Once I stop, because you got to give me a reason not to rock with you or not to fuck with you. Once I stop, I'm not about to spin the block. And that's just how I always been. I'm cool with taking my ball and going home, my bro. Because once a person tell you who they are, you better believe that motherfucker.
Nah, that's facts. And I've learned that younger the hard way. And then it's to the point where it's like you said, not spinning the block for what? Because at whatever point that this deterred, we should never got to that point.
Right.
or we should have been able to recoup at some point. Now, you didn't let X amount of too much time go by.
Cool.
Like, and then now you on your deathbed, you want a nigga to come
We
save
ain't
you?
even the same. You ain't even my type no more. You ain't even my type person. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even on the same shit. You're not even the same person. I'm not.
I didn't
my
evolve.
taste is different, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, man. You know, we just, I got a saying, don't hate on nobody, don't wait on nobody. And some people you gonna leave behind. And unfortunately, that's the way life works. But you can, if you wait on them,
Gonna be well.
they gonna pull you down with them. And we ain't doing that no more. We ain't come this far to turn around and go backwards.
Y'all ever heard that saying? They say that's why they got 50 seats on the bus and 2 in the Bugatti, because everybody ain't meant to ride.
Hey, there you go.
That's big though, for
No
sure.
respect.
Yeah. Now everybody ain't, man, but this was a good one, man.
Yeah.
I want y'all to share, like, subscribe, tap in, let them know again where they can find y'all. Y'all support everything he was spitting. Both of these guys were spitting with some real shit, and he got some game for you. You know what I mean? Just go to his page, drop that content. I don't know how many letters in that word, maybe 7, but get in there, get that content, and get that game, man. He just told you, run it up.
Yeah. You can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Of course, on YouTube, we have Ugly Money TV on YouTube. And if you go to the school community, I'm teaching brothers and sisters how to make 4 to 5 figures every month with their social media, with literally from the comfort of your home, in your phone. It works. We're already helping people retire them from their jobs. And all you got to do is go to school.com/uglymoney.
And my name is Official Busy B. You can find me on Instagram at Official BIZZYB. Also a producer on Cam Capone News. Also producer with Ugly Money News, Alienated Podcast, Off the Grid Network. You can find me. Anybody looking to get short film, documentaries, feature film length, anything you want to do in the production space, I'm the guy.
There it is.
Yeah. Vireware No Way, man. And I will be at that class, man. I need to sign up. Vireware No Way.
Vireware No Way.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest when they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.